Damn it, Sonic, you bent over. You didn't fight.
I bent over. I submitted.
You always
Sorry,
argue.
guys,
you
sorry.
always dispute the claim.
The way you said, damn it, Sonic, you bent over, you sounded like Soldier Boy.
You bent over, boy.
And you kind of got the beard of it, too. You turned into Soldier Boy slowly.
Oh.
Dog, it's what Clara would have wanted. Don't worry about it.
People were posting that in my recent video of like Homelander winning grand finals, like what she would have wanted.
It's what Clara would have wanted. Yeah. So, as you just saw, something seemed a bit off there. Something doesn't seem right. Yeah, we're gonna have to start this episode with a bit of a bummer. Our last video got copyright claimed.
Oh.
And the reason for that is because of Techno Syndrome, aka the Mortal Kombat theme song. Our intro that we've used for the past 90 episodes has finally been copyright claimed.
Good God. Fingers crossed they don't start just like systematically claiming all the rest because it's the same song technically. That's always
That's
the
what I
biggest fear.
hope too. Yeah, exactly. It really does suck because like it's been our intro for like 3 years already. It's literally just like I was pretty happy when I created that intro. Like when we made the first episode, I'm like, I'm gonna try my best to mimic the 95 intro style for our podcast. So I mean, I don't know what to do now. Like I actually am kind of like curious, like what should I change it to? And it sucks, but it's like it's been fine for the last like 3 years, but now all of a sudden like, and it's only like 4 or 5 seconds of just like the Mortal Kombat theme. So yeah, it's such a bummer.
So if you watched the last episode, like, I think it took a couple of days for that to happen. So if you didn't watch it on the day, part of the episode was muted because of that, unfortunately.
Damn.
Exactly. The episode was fine for an entire week. Then I was playing with the Force Snake last week in Fortnite, while we were getting our epic victory royale. I then got a Google like Gmail like telling us. So Snake knows about this because it happened while we were playing, and so I was just like, oh my gosh, like this just happened. Like we just got copyright claimed. It's like, oh, shared revenue. You probably heard of that for our intro, and just like wow, just like that. Like after 3 years.
After everything we've been through, YouTube, Jesus.
Here's the thing that like pisses me off really harshly. We didn't just get copyright claimed there, but we got copyright claimed in 3 spots in our video, by the way.
Oh.
And first was that intro. The second part, this one pisses me off, is in the intro segment, the part where I make it seem like we were having an argument about like the movie ranking, that intro. There's one part where like, because I'm playing the Reptile 95 theme song while we were like arguing with each other. Oh, the remix version, because the original version is copyright claimable. There's just one part where like the music cuts out and it's like, okay, I think we're all more calm during this part, and Dog is like, fuck you, Sonic. And then like, yes, that part, it copyright claimed that part. Specifically the part with no music. Just that specific part.
I would report that one for sure. I would argue those. Yeah, might as well.
There is this part of me that just feels like I can't really bother.
I would still fight it for that reason. Like, there's literally no music there. Just like tell them, like, hey, we could like, yeah.
Maybe I should have, but it's also just like 3 seconds. Because there's you can click one button to like mute everything and everything will go away. So I just kind of did that.
Damn it, Sonic, you bent over. You didn't fight.
I bent over. I submitted.
You always
Sorry,
argue.
guys,
You always dispute the claim because like they usually don't reply. It's like a bot, and then you're good.
The way you said, damn it, Sonic, you bent over, you sounded like Soldier Boy.
You bent over, boy. You bent over.
You
Let
kind
the
of got the
commies
beard
win.
of it too. You turned into Soldier Boy slowly.
Oh.
Dog, it's what Clara would have wanted. Don't worry about it.
People were posting that in my recent video of like Homelander winning grand finals, like what she would have wanted.
It's what Clara would have wanted. Yeah. Let me end this off with the most. I don't think it's the most tragic, but it is also kind of a sad news. I don't know why, but our intro got copyright claimed, and so did our ending. That lo-fi hip-hop remix of the Mortal Kombat thing at the very end, that, again, used since, I think, the beginning of this podcast, also got copyright claimed as Techno Syndrome.
It's such
the
bullshit.
Remix lo-fi version. What? So I don't know. It's like, that one, I don't even know if I should, because, okay, I would have to change the intro music, like, I have to, but that one? That one is a completely different tune, or like a completely different, like, why is that claimed as a Mortal Kombat theme too? Like, that really sucks.
It feels like the AI has gotten like extra bold. Once it got one thing, it was like, oh, and this, and this, and this. Which is
and only
so
this video, by the
unnecessary.
way. Every other video is fine. It's just
I'm not even sure why the copyright ID thing even exists, because it should have to be on the person to claim it, I feel like.
There's millions of videos being uploaded like daily, so
Yeah,
they don't want to like shift
it
through
would be
all that. So
impossible.
automatic system, unfortunately.
Because you're allowed to, it's so weird to me, especially with music, because you're allowed to sing a song and it's not copyrighted. But apparently if you remix a song, it usually isn't copyrighted either, but in this weird instance it is.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets out of hand, is the AI is trying way too hard to find stuff that's remotely similar. But,
Yeah.
oh well.
When the cover is super similar to the original, I get it. But when the cover is like you can get 8-bit versions of like Taylor Swift songs completely fine because it's fucking 8-bit. Who the hell is gonna copyright claim that? So the fact that the lo-fi hip hop version of it, like on our channel, is a copyright claim, not even by the person who remixed the song. It's by the Techno Syndrome song. Like that's that really sucks.
I wonder if I can reach out to WB and get that fixed. Sometimes they listen to me, sometimes they don't. We shall see.
Is it WB that handles the? I guess so. Maybe
I think it comes under Warner Music Group, so I think
Yeah,
so.
like I have like an email with them specifically that I can sometimes reach out to, and they'll handle it, but we'll see.
One alternative will be we could replace the music with Tournament from MK11, because when it comes to copyright stuff, it tends to be the movie soundtracks and like the first like 3 games. Stuff from after that, I've never really had a problem with those, so we could use that, because that was one that was Techno Syndrome.
Yeah, I was actually hoping for suggestions. So you said Mortal Kombat 11 Tournament Edition.
Yeah,
You mean the trailer?
No, the stage tournament. The music is a rendition of Techno Syndrome. At least for the first round, I think it changes afterwards, but that's one option.
Okay, I'll look into that.
I mean, we could swap it out with just some banger tracks like the Deadly Alliance character select. You get to the end, instead of we go from like lo-fi to
Actually, Snake, when you said that, I thought you meant the intro. Actually, I thought you were talking about switch the intro to that, basically.
Well, yeah, that was for tournament. This is for the ending.
Okay.
Because if they're both compromised, we might as well swap both out. Unfortunately,
People in the comment section, throw your suggestions too.
Yeah.
It's like, what would you guys like
Save
to hear?
us.
What ideas would you guys have? I like Snake's ideas currently, so we shall see what we go with that. Okay. By the way, in my mind, you know
alternatively,
what?
we could just steal some of Dog's music, like you steal his ending music.
Hey.
That was my idea, by the way. The Dog's background music in his videos, you know, this song.
So, fun fact, not even joking,
Yeah.
I lost this track for a bit. Like, I think one of my videos, I lost this file. I deleted it by accident. It's one of those things where instead of putting it in the music folder, I put it in the folder of a video, because that's when I found it many years ago. I deleted that folder when I was cleaning house and just making space on my computer. So I lost it, and I was like, oh fuck, where's this from? And I tried like searching for it, like common lo-fi background music, common like copyright-free lo-fi music, and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And I couldn't fucking find it. I was like, no, where is it?
No, my brand.
My brand.
Your brand.
To be fair, and I've asked
brand.
my audience, do you want me to change the music? Because some like new fans show up and go, oh my god, it's always this. Like I've watched 5 of your videos and it's always this. And I was like, so I did a poll, like, guys, should I change it? And it was like overwhelmingly no. Don't change it. So I'm like, okay, sure, fair enough.
It's associated with you, you know, like that's the song that I hear whenever your videos are playing.
That's what they were saying.
This
like, it's
and the other
brand.
one, right?
Yeah.
Don't you have that other? A long time ago, you had the Mortal Kombat 11 song, like the Frost stage or something.
I did. That was for my guides, like for gameplay stuff. Yes.
Yeah. But I suggested this one because this is also kind of lo-fi, so that's why it's like, since our ending theme is also like the Mortal Kombat lo-fi version, so that's why I was thinking of this one as the ending.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
A funny thing is, one of the tracks that Dog uses like throughout his video, like for a lot of like the simple background music, that's just while he's talking about the subject. That track I've heard in other videos because it's like a copyright-free one, I guess.
Yes.
And so I've heard it in the backgrounds of like YouTube drama videos.
Yeah.
So someone's like roasting, you know, like Hassan Piker or the Quarter in all these people.
No.
And it's just like the dog's music in the background, basically.
Not the quartering. No.
Allegations have happened.
I know this one guy.
Dun, dun.
This guy does like brainworms or something it's called, and he has it in the background in his old videos. So I used him to try and find it. And he didn't put it in the description, so I was like, oh shit. So funny story about this song though, real quick. When I was in California recently, basically we were at a pizza place, and it was playing like regular, normal radio music, and then it just cut to this Chill Day song. And I had this weird thought of like, does someone recognize me who's in control of the music? Because it's such a weird, to go from like regular 96.1 or like regular radio music, then this weird lo-fi mix, and then back to copyrighted music again. I was like, what the fuck?
I recall a situation where I was at work, and one of the songs that came on happens to be the music used for the ending of this other YouTuber watched, Implicitly Pretentious.
Yeah.
At the end of his videos, he has a particular song that plays. That was played at my workplace.
Whoa!
And I was like,
interesting.
What?
What is funny, dog, is like, if you look at the comment section of this video, everyone is just saying, this man single-handedly carried every YouTube channel, like, with this song, basically. Like, a lot of people have used this song for their videos and whatnot. For me, a funny radio story. Well, for one thing, I do not know why. I hear this song so often, whether it be like ads or literally people will just play this song. You know the royalty-free whistle music?
Okay.
Actually, can you hear me whistle? I'm not sure.
I can't. It's not picking it up.
Yeah, the ones like cheery, like strolling down the street kind of music. Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, are you actually kidding me? Why is this? I can hear it like once, like every month whenever I go to like some sort of supermarket. I'm like, why? There's like thousands of songs you could choose. Why just this one? Why the first one, guys? But here's a funny story that I also happened. This happened when I was in college. I kid you not. I was in a ramen store, eating dinner all by myself because it's like near my door. I'm like eating it. I hear some like random like I don't know orchestra like music and stuff like that. Literally in the middle, I'm eating ramen. The Red Wedding theme started playing.
no.
I'm like, should I get the fuck out of here or something? Like, what the hell? Why are you playing this song in the ramen shop?
They're just trying to put you on edge. They're trying to unsettle you with that one. There can be no other explanation. But all right, I guess it's time for us to move on.
Yeah, so just a sad update for us here. Just, heads up. Our intro song and our ending songs are going to have to be changed. The animations are fine. At least that part is okay. So the fact that that's 95 footage, that and Combat Kings, bing, 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 all that stuff, that's staying. Don't worry about that. But songs will change. Suggestions are open, but I like Snake's suggestion currently. So I'll see how, maybe in the next episode I'll implement that.
I guess we can talk about the big gaming events that are going on, because this is technically E3 season, even though E3's dead. But they all start putting up the things around the same time. Today's Sunday, and we've had State of Play, and just yesterday we had the Summer Game Fest. And today, right after we finished recording pretty much, is the Xbox event.
Yeah, and also it's the Combat Kings Curse. Literally, the moment, like the hour we finished, like the time we closed the Discord call 2 weeks ago, they announced the Baki character in Tekken. Yeah. Like, damn it, we didn't talk about that! Right as that happened. Dog, you're the only one who watched Baki. You watched Baki, right?
Oh yeah, I'm all caught up. Yeah.
So you're the only person who could have like an opinion about him in Tekken.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what they're going to do, because I'm not sure if he has any specific martial arts style, since Baki is so wacky. So I think what they're going to do instead is give him like a default generic fighting style, but then include all the memes, like when he just grabs someone's face and jumps and slams them, like all that stuff, Or if he slaps your ass and sends you flying, that's one of his moves too. It is weird to put him in Tekken because he's so over the top, because Baki's so weird, but yeah.
I did see a funny meme where it's this is how he'll return. It's Heihachi, and then like it pans out. You see the bed where it's just a head, and that's all. Because I think that's from Baki, and so it's like it's Heihachi. Like that's how he's going to come back.
Well, that's a meme though. To be fair, that's not real. It's pretty funny. There's a lot of meme images of Baki that have gone viral, and people think it's real. That guy's never been that damaged, but he has lost a leg. That did happen. He may have lost an arm
like
too.
It's like the Moon Knight thing, where he's like, "You big fucking nerd, Dracula, where's my money? That's not real."
It's not
he's
real,
like, "No, why is it not
Random
real?"
bullshit, go.
Random bullshit. Go.
Although Snake, I will say, Baki, you may think that one's not real, but like a majority of the random ass shit that you think is fake, a lot of them are real. Like literally him holding like sand and like crushing it and turning it into diamond in front of fucking Barack Obama. That's real. That actually did happen in the series. That's not fake.
The writer of Baki, some say he hates America. I think it's more so he just loves the gag. He has Yujiro will constantly, whenever a new president comes in, they have to swear like a peace agreement with him pretty much, because like all of America is scared of this one person, and that happens several times in the manga where it's like, oh yeah, during World War II, this one Japanese man stopped all of America, like the U.S. Army, and it's like Yujiro's grandfather. And
wait, so which side won World War II then? In that
exactly.
universe?
Exactly. No, I know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, the writer probably does hate America to an extent, but that's okay. He makes really funny stuff.
No. The answer is he probably does hate America, but that's all right. We all do.
Hey.
I think my friend explained Baki like, you know, if you actually read this series as a comedy, it's awesome. Like it is. People. JoJo Bizarre's Adventure is great, and the memes are awesome. Baki is like 10 times like more exaggerated than that. Like, it is actually more insane than JoJo.
There's a YouTube channel where this guy describes Baki episodes or like Baki chapters in the most deadpan voice possible, and it makes it so funny because the stuff that's happening is so absurd. Like Yujiro, for example, in one episode, who's the one coming to, Tekken, he wants to enter this enclosure because the strongest being on Earth, they call it the strongest creature because it's not just limited to people, apparently, is called Pickle. He's a caveman because they're going off the logic that cavemen were stronger than regular humans. And this guy is like the Frieza among those cavemen. So he's like 8 feet tall. He's surprisingly handsome, looks like Tarzan in the face, but the rest of him is like this crazy steroided monster. Well, Yujiro wants to fight him. He could break the glass, but that would be too simple. That wouldn't be Baki. So instead, he walks into the glass with his face until it stretches like gum and then finally snaps as he walks through the glass. That's stuff that Yujiro Hanma does in the Baki universe. Also, your imagination is a weapon in Baki, which is also super funny. If you imagine it, it becomes real if you're just good enough at imagining it, which I think is fun too.
You can get beat by your own imagination.
Yeah, Baki got his ass kicked by a giant praying mantis one time because he imagined the praying mantis in his little jar was huge. Because he's like, humans aren't strong enough. I gotta fight beasts. I gotta fight the apex predator of like the insect world. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, it's such a classic.
Walks into it until it breaks.
So there is a part of me that is really looking forward to see what the hell are they gonna do with this character. Also, I have to send this, but it's something that like one of our friends said recently. I gotta find this tweet.
The most popular meme I saw was like, wait, isn't this the guy who like threatened to R-word Donald Trump? And people were like, oh, it wasn't a threat. He said he would just make it real.
Yes. Here, I'm gonna send this, by the way.
Oh, so badly it's not even funny.
It's like I'm like, that's a really funny tweet there, Babe Ruthless. Like a week later, I had to send this to her, by the way.
Like, Apollo the Gift of Prophecy. Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, it's like, right? Like, did you have insider info or something? Like, that is so impressively. Actually, no, this is like a day. This is just a day before they revealed it, by the way. Like, literally a day before. Oh, they did say like a new character was coming out around that time, so another insane guest character that nobody would have ever predicted like in their lifetime. It's like, yo, are they gonna put like Tifa? Are they gonna put like awesome video game characters and whatnot? Yujiro from Baki, the manga and anime. Oh.
I would have honestly preferred.
Then.
I guess Baki's good, but I would have preferred someone from the other fighting anime that's name I am forgetting right now, but it's so good. It's a funny premise. It's like where the billion-dollar companies of the world have an underground cage tournament, and they have like their best fighters represent them. And if you lose, then like they gain ownership of your company. And there's like a Ronald McDonald parody. There's like all these other rich people getting parodied. It's super funny, but it's actually a good show.
You were about to say,
yeah,
you own the country. I was like, what, Tekken A?
Yeah,
that's true.
Almost like that.
That's true.
Is it wrestling related, or is it just like
it's
like
everything,
boxing, or
it's anything? Yeah, there's no rules on what you can do. You just can't use weapons.
Because I remember there was like this one show with like the crazy like wrestling designs and stuff like that. There's like Toilet Man. There's like
Toilet Man.
Sorry,
what do you think I watch?
I can't remember. That's a good one too, from what I've heard.
But yeah, Yujiro Hanma is such a weird choice for Tekken specifically, because Tekken is not really known for its absurdly over the top, I guess, until recently. But even then, you don't see people like, I don't know, like, is Yujiro Hanma gonna have moves where he actually strikes a pose and a giant monster of like a ghost dinosaur appears behind him? Is that gonna happen? Because that happens in the manga.
Dog.
That doesn't sound bad.
This is the very same Tekken game where Heihachi Mishima headbutts a meteorite, shatters it, and gets his memory back.
Yeah, that's story mode though. I'm saying for like gameplay.
And the meteorite came from like an angel and a devil fighting in space with like god powers.
Yeah, one of those is a stage anyone can fight in, dog. The rich heiress from Monaco can fight on a meteorite in space, and she's fine.
Asura?
Yeah, it's Kengan Ashura. That's the manga I'm thinking of, and it's an anime too. Kengan Ashura is such a fun fucking manga and anime. It unfortunately has the trope of, oh, this is like 3D, but we're trying to make it look 2D and not doing a very good job.
Oh.
It has a lot of that, but it's such a fun fucking show because it still has a bit of Baki elements, but not too bad. In fact, a lot of the stuff that like would lean into Baki territory gets shit on. There's a character, for example, who's an actor who can mimic anything perfectly, so he can mimic fighting styles, and he's like, I can do this fighting style, and it's all the previous characters that have fought so far. Then he gets beaten like one punch because he's fake, and it's like, yeah, it's not gonna work. Go ahead, Snake.
Why is it when I look up Kengan Ashura, the first thing I see is Baki versus Kengan?
Because that happened. That's why it made me think of this, because Baki's collaborating a lot lately. Baki is now the Terry Bogard of anime right now. It's just crossing over into everything. Go ahead, Snake.
Baki collaborated with Street Fighter 6, if you guys remember.
Oh, yeah.
I do not. But
in World Tour, but yeah.
Between this and Kenshiro showing up in, I think it's City of the Wolves is showing up in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So between those two, we have this whole style of, well, now we're going to get all these like classic muscle man anime characters into these fighting games. If Namco brings back Soul Calibur, put Guts in it.
I was about to say Jotaro, actually, but yeah, Guts would be awesome.
Guts would be incredible.
Soul Calibur?
Okay, not Soul Calibur, maybe something else. Mortal Kombat.
Could you imagine? Oh, no, it would be so aged. Think about it. Jotaro shows up and he's photorealistic, including the hair and the hat and everything. And then he's like, Star Platinum! And Star Platinum shows up and he's photorealistic, and it would look worse than Jump Force. It would be the worst thing ever.
I was gonna say, have you seen Jump Force? I was just about to say, like, like that.
That's the weirdest part.
There are some really good cosplays of Jotaro, though. But yeah, I get, yeah, maybe not.
That's an important thing to bring up, too. How are they going to even put Yujiro Hanma in Tekken? Because Baki is so stupidly exaggerated. It used to look normal in, like, the older manga issues, and then it just got more and more ridiculous. So now I'm wondering,
are they just
going to use this guy in all the shorts and all like the YouTube shorts and shit who looks like him, and they're just going to adapt him?
That's impressive, actually. That's true. How is he going to look in Tekken? Right? They're going to have to make it 3D.
I do think he would fit in something like, somewhat realistic. Street Fighter still has a bit more of an exaggerated art style, then especially something like City of the Wolves goes like half anime. So I think something like that would fit him better. Although Tekken's probably better in terms of tone, just because of the dumb over the top shit that the Mishimas do. Like, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like Heihachi wouldn't be too out of place himself in Baki.
No, personality-wise, he's not. I'm just curious how the gameplay is going to work. Because personality-wise, he's perfect. He's right up there with like Geese and these other like absurdly powerful dudes who are like, I'm just here because someone said you were the best, and I'm like, fuck that, I'm the best, so I'm gonna fight you now.
Yes.
Oh, Akuma.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the same idea. Like,
what's really funny is, Snake, I thought it was a really funny segue because you said like Baki character, like you think might fit better for like the art. Sorry, Dog. You just said the art style might fit better for like Street Fighter because that's more realistic, but it also has more exaggerated portions.
That and the gameplay. Yeah, because the gameplay can be sillier in Street Fighter too.
True, because in Street Fighter you do have more magical abilities and whatnot. But what I'm trying to get at is it's almost as if the best representation to put in Street Fighter and the best representation to put in Tekken, the guest fighter wise, got swapped.
Yes.
Yujiro with Tifa.
Yes.
Aha! What do you think of that segue?
I mean, yeah, I mostly agree because while Tifa is probably like just as over the top in Final Fantasy, a lot of her moves could just be scaled down to not send the opponent flying because like her moves seem pretty normal.
It fits really well in Tekken.
Yeah,
I mean,
indeed.
You can just look at what moves she has in the remake trilogy, and they're going to put every single one of those in the game as the structure, the foundation of her entire kit. And they've even talked about how they're going to work materia into it and everything like that.
Yes.
Which is going to be
Here's the interesting thing. I agree with that if it was in Tekken. If it was in Tekken, copy, paste perfectly. Isn't that that's basically what they did with Claude? What's the new guy? Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, Clive.
Clive, like a lot of his moves are 1-for-1 from the game, right? And I could see that if they did it with Tifa. But for Street Fighter, I do feel like it's going to be more original. Well, it's going to obviously reference it, but not 1-for-1 because of the stylization and everything.
Well, I think Tifa does in some way fit a little better in Street Fighter just because the characters having fireballs and stuff always felt really out of place in Tekken. Whereas in Street Fighter, that's just the norm. And she's going to be doing a bunch of materia stuff. I think when people envision Tifa in Tekken, they're just thinking, oh yeah, she'll go and do all these punches and stuff and kicks. It's going to be great. I don't think they're really thinking about... She could also use like Faragi and stuff like that. And it's like... And you're going to get
summons,
pissed
right?
off. Yeah, all these mechanics that she has, do you want them left out or do you want them in the game? And it's like she has this massive advantage over basically everyone because she's just throwing fireballs and shit.
I'm very excited for her level 3 with the dolphin.
Oh, it's got to be there.
They got to reference the dolphin.
Which I think a lot of people only know about because of Screw Attack. That's the only reason I know about it. So this character in Tekken was literally taken from Baki. I should mention that. Fang is inspired by,
cool.
I think, Retsu.
That's right. He is really Baki looking ass. That is true. Like, isn't he like 25 or something?
Oh, in like the Baki or in like Tekken?
No, I meant in canon. Isn't Fang like super young?
Yeah, probably. What's funny is that even his creepy, like, this like weird muscles he has in the back of his like jawline, even that's taken straight from Baki because they overdraw that part of your face for some reason. I'll show a picture of this guy. He's not wearing like a costume here,
26.
But it's like it's almost 1-to-1. Even like the weird jaw thing.
It's 27 now in Tekken 8, but in the previous games it was 26.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, he's younger than us.
It's the same with Dragunov. Dragunov is like, looks old as shit, but Dragunov is like really young.
Out there, Sonic? I'm not nearly there yet. Come on, just.
Regardless, well, we kind of went a bit ahead of time, but yeah, Street Fighter 6 announced Year 4 DLC at the fest. Woo! Look at him go! Yeah!
Woo!
Really, Dragunov was 26 too.
He's very young, apparently. Yeah, he looks like old as shit.
I knew about Fang.
I don't know why, but when you said Dragunov, I thought you said Jackinov.
I mean, it is me we're talking about here. It is me we're talking about. Who knows?
Instead of get Jackinov.
I just love when they do the what's it called, comparison. It's like they'll be like, here is Fang on one side, and then here is Li Xiaolong on the other side. Fang is like 25, and then Li Xiaolong's like, what, 47 by around that, 27 now and 49 now, apparently. It's like, when you put them side by side, it's like anime twink, but then it's like, oh, actually it's the exact opposite in terms of age.
Now we understand why Street Fighter refused to go past Street Fighter 3 for a long time, because they didn't want their characters to be like mid-40s, but now here we are.
Which I think is a great thing. Speaking of Street Fighter, well, Tifa is definitely the biggest standout, but they also announced 3 other characters for the DLC lineup. 2 completely brand new characters, and 1 character from World Tour. I think he's your rival, right?
Fucking Bosch.
World Tour, Bosch.
Yeah. He's not really there very often. Like, you can call him your rival, but I think he has less than, like, 15 minutes of screen time. Like, he's barely there.
Wait, let me look this up, actually. That would be very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically you and he are, like, sent out by Luke together at the start to do some training in the streets, and then he goes off to do his own thing, gets caught up in some gang shit, and then you pursue him to London, where Jory just kicks the shit out of him and kidnaps him, and then you're like, well, I guess I'm going to head back to America to tell Luke. You couldn't just phone him. Like, it's so silly. The game acts like going around the world is just like going to the next town over.
Yeah.
No, you're crossing vast oceans.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you can't just follow Jury because she'll beat your ass again. Like, you're clearly no match for Jury, I guess. But.
That's why you're calling Luke.
Oh, calling him. I see. Instead of going to see him in person. Yeah, I got you. Sorry.
Yeah, just phone him up and go, hey, Luke.
Oh, you said followed up. I thought you said followed him. I was like, follow. Okay.
You couldn't just phone him?
So, I did go on YouTube. It says there's a 1-hour video and a 40-minute video about Street Fighter 6, all Bosch scenes. So, not 15. Well, I don't know, actually. Maybe cutscenes, but at least maybe the dialogue text. Dialogue. Maybe there's a bit more.
That's probably what it is. Because I got pretty close to the end. Because they're including parts that Bosch isn't even in this little compilation.
So, I do think it's interesting is a lot of people are looking at this and being like, this is such a boring-ass DLC. It's just like, this is just 3 characters I don't give a shit about, and Tifa. And then there's also another group of people being like, this is what we advocated for. new fighting game characters in like legacy franchises that have existed for a very long time and stuff like that. This is what we wanted. Is it risky? Absolutely. Like, in my opinion, I agree with what people are saying. They should have done like a new character per pass instead of it being like all legacy characters, all like your favorites in one pass, and all of a sudden all new characters in one pass. Well, it's like that is extremely risky.
Yeah, that's the thing. 'Cause, like, you have 4 characters, so you could easily make them into different styles. Like how in MK9 they were like, well, here's a new character, returning 2D era, returning 3D era, and guest. Here it could have been something like a returning favorite, a returning obscure character, and then like a brand new character, and then a 4th slot for it can be guest, can be whatever else. But here they're just like going all in on new characters. It's very bold.
It is.
I'm liking the looks of these characters at least. I mean, I think Bosch actually has a great character design, even though he's just there to be APEP basically.
Since World Tour, I'm like, this guy looks special compared to all the other default NPCs and whatnot. But well, he's just a regular. It
is wild because they've confirmed the release order, and you expect Tifa to come last. Like everything builds up to her. No, it builds up to Bosch. Yeah. He's the last one to come out.
You better be cool as fuck then.
It's also especially funny that the World Tour character gets added in the season that follows after they stop adding more content to World Tour.
Exactly. Which actually, someone brought this up. The new characters kind of need World Tour to introduce them because they got nothing else. Like, what I mean? They're only going to get the arcade endings now.
You would need entirely new places, though, because you need to like add the Philippines stage, for example, for Yasmin.
I mean, they don't have to have that. You could just have it be that, well, this character shows up in Metro City.
Yeah, but that kind of ruins the magic, doesn't it, of it like being World Tour? Shouldn't they be like in their spot?
I mean, you say that, but to be fair, these spots are a room.
True. So it wouldn't be that hard to make, but they're just not going to do that. Speaking of, like, we're not getting World Tour, we're not getting stages either. That's important to also mention.
And it's the same price.
Same price.
Yes, that's a bit of a controversy, yeah. Look at that. I just like snapped dog out of existence just like that when I said that. Isn't that praise me?
Do that in editing.
I will.
And it's a shame because I've seen a lot of people really happy about the new lady character because she's from the Philippines, is it?
Oh, so she's the Filipino. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. And so people are like, oh, we've got 3 characters. Hooray. Like people like, yes, feeling the patriotism because they're getting represented more. It's a shame there's no stage to reflect that, like a stage set in the Philippines for Street Fighter.
Very unfortunate.
It would have been really cool to have that, but we don't know what the reason for this is.
It does give off like we're getting close to the end, so we don't have enough budget to really finish off everything. You're like, this might be the last. Or I don't. If it is the last one, I think it will end on a bang. But like, it does give off like maybe this is the last. That's why we don't have World Tour. We don't have the.
If it's the last, it's gonna be so boring. But it is possible.
This is season 4, right?
Yeah.
Year 4, yeah, the 4th one.
Yeah, and Street Fighter 5 had 4, but then I think it went on to 5.
Yeah.
But it's planned for 4.
Okay. Yeah.
So it does seem like this will either be the end or the penultimate one, and then probably just one more after that, and then we'll move on to Street Fighter 7.
And it's such a weird way to end it if they do that.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if these characters are here less for 6 and more like Luke in 5 to be like, these are going to be important characters in the next game.
Promoting them an entire year. Wow. Okay.
That seems like the case, actually. That's what I thought too. Is that they're doing the Luke thing again? But this is the next game set of characters. I guess we should. Which one of these new characters is y'all's personal favorite? A lot of people are talking about Yasmin, obviously, because she has the most color going on.
Oh, I was actually going to talk about because here's the thing. Like right now, I'm not too interested in any of these characters, but the issue is we haven't seen any gameplay. We literally only see what they look like, and I don't.
The best you get is Yasmin because she's at least punching. That's the best you get.
Well, actually, for Mr. Is he called Arjun?
Arjun is the worst in my opinion, but go on. He's the weakest design.
What I meant to say is like you actually see him in the final render with his chest like puffed out about to like spit fire. So it's like, oh, is this like
fucking
some
Dawson
shenanigans going on?
Yeah, like what's going on?
Yeah, right. Is this some Dawson connections?
Watch them do something cringe, like he's the one who trained Dawson or something, and he's actually like 300 years old.
He looks younger than Dawson, so I would think it's the opposite.
It's also funny because in the artwork, in the animation, he looks oddly handsome in a lot of the frames, but then in the final render, or the art that's in the picture, he looks disgusting.
Yeah. Hang on. I have the.
He kind of looks like Rufus if he got buff.
Yeah, that'd be so funny if that was like the lore. It's not, but it'd be funny.
Rufus if he was buff.
Yeah, imagine that they did do world tour stuff. Or
did they finally release the art?
Oh, I just saw it on Google. So apparently, yeah, all of them I can see them.
Oh,
I see, like,
that would help my thumbnail out a lot.
Yasmine? Is that how you pronounce the name?
Yasmin. It's like Jasmine, but Yasmin.
Yasmin.
Yeah.
Oh, Jasmine. Okay, like Yasmin. Okay, that's nice.
So just imagine that this guy is just like, oh yeah, I'm like an apprentice of Dalsim. I've been training with him for years. Oh, I've got my yoga flame. And then Ken walks through and he goes, Ken Maesters! And it turns out it was Rufus the whole time.
That'd be pretty funny. I would love that.
But I'm excited to see where this leads to. I'm interested. Like, this is definitely the most bold recent DLC, considering that it's just 3 new characters. It's like Tifa is there like as the only clickbaity engagement one out of everybody here. So like we shall see how this turns out.
Well, I just wanted to mention some like quick thoughts on like the new characters, right? Bosch is obviously Bosch.
Go ahead.
I'm wondering how he's gonna play. I'm like, please don't just make him like Yun and Yang combined. That would be so lame. Plus, the one character we have already is meant to be the guy that does like he drinks the tea, which is definitely not alcohol and definitely.
Oh yeah, we love him.
He's meant to be like trained by them. So, Yasmin is a funny one because I know it's the Philippines because of the flag on her outfit. Like it's just literally the flag. But I was a bit confused because you don't really dye your hair those colors in the Philippines. Like dyeing your hair is already super rare, and then if you do, it's like usually natural colors like blonde or red. So seeing this like bright pink purple hair, I'm like, huh.
Maybe
her
she's
aside,
born with it.
I do get a bit of like
true.
a Lydia vibe just from like her outfit and the way she's like
Olivia?
so. Lydia.
Lydia, I heard that wrong.
The way she's like so blatant about her nationality and that she expresses it so clearly. I get a bit of a vibe of that.
Yeah, and then she has like the tomboy elements of the outfit being destroyed. Like her knee parts are torn open. She has the weapon, which is called like the upside down dagger that you hold while punching, so that's neat.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's dyed hair because it's like her natural hair is still there at the
Smoke.
roots. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, I bet there'll be some fun fan art of her and Smoke, I think, together. And people
Yeah, because of the.
I predicted this character in particular having a lot of fan art. I definitely do. Yasmin seems
When
like
her
she's the
trailer
favorite.
comes out, yeah.
And to be fair, I mean,
See when the trailer comes out.
well, it's not. I mean, the appearance for one thing, but also I'm thinking it's because she does the most in the trailer. Like she's actually seen like doing combinations and stuff. Bosch does a little thing. Oh, I know how Bosch is gonna play. I just realized it. He's gonna play just like the character in Tekken. Is it? I always say the Leo. Is that her name? Is her name Leo?
Her?
Yeah. Leo, and then that guy from.
Okay.
That guy from Virtual Fighter, the little blonde. Oh no, from Dead or Alive, the blonde kid.
Elliot.
It's gonna play like that. That's how Bosch is gonna play. Probably that same exact fighting style, because it even kind of looks like it with the little like wide fist and this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's how he's gonna fight. Okay. I'm really hoping that the big guy Arjun is a freaking grappler, just because he's so fucking big.
We need more grapplers too.
Yes, we do. Just to make Justin Wong not sleep well at night, because Justin Wong hates the grapplers. So we just need more of them.
That's funny.
What do you think will be Tifa's alternate costume if she gets one? Do you think it will be a vanilla FF7? Because this is remake, so do you think she'll get vanilla FF7, or do you think she'll get the cowgirl outfit?
She'll get the cowgirl for sure, and then her swimsuit will be the costume 3, right?
I was thinking of Advent Children, like honestly, because that one's so
That'd be
iconic
cool too.
too.
That'd be fine. But I just imagine they're gonna do recent
Cowboy
stuff.
Tifa is really iconic too. Like yeah.
No, there'll probably be like a like you could take Jury's jacket off from Street Fighter 4 in Street Fighter 5 by holding certain buttons. That'll be how you get Tifa into vanilla FF7.
That sounds kind of cute in that that method. Kyoshi, guys, they just showed her trailer yesterday.
True. Yeah, no, Kyoshi looks fun.
So did you guys watch it?
Nah.
Unfortunate. It's a big lady, Snake. I can't believe you didn't watch. You didn't watch a gigantic big lady beat the fuck out of little children. That's your loss.
Well, okay. Is she actually a big lady, or is she just big by comparison to the 12-year-olds?
No, she actually is. She's almost full screen, with how tall she is.
Yeah, but I mean does she just look big because she's fighting children, or is she actually really big?
Okay, would you also like? I'm gonna find this comparison picture.
Like Claire Redfield looks really big next to 12-year-old Sherry Birkin. Claire Redfield is not big.
Oh,
Have you seen her supports? Because okay, I'll slowly get into this, but basically they revealed her trailer. But the thing is, the day before they revealed her trailer, Maximilian Dude also had a 2-hour presentation just showcasing like exactly what she could do. I couldn't fall asleep, so I just had my phone out and I watched basically the whole fucking thing. So I kind of know what Kyoshi does in the game.
Hell yeah!
Because of that now. So they built a sub-boss character for you in this game. She literally has mechanics that are like kind of unfair because, well, she's also like really big, so that makes her like really easy to be hit and stuff like that. You know, like they mentioned it in the stream, and they're like, this might happen in the future. Azula has like an air like electric ability, and it's like the only way you dodge it is if you don't jump. So she can just jump up and like use the electricity ability. As long as you don't jump, you don't get hit by that. Unless if you're Kyoshi, because she's too fucking tall. so she could just shore up electricity. Kyoshi, you better duck or like jump. You're gonna get hit by it, basically.
Yeah, it depends on how they want to do it, because Hugo had this same problem in Street Fighter 4, but they did the better solution, in my opinion, which is the stuff still whiffs on him. Because that way it's fair and consistent. And people are like, but it looks so dumb to do like an anti-air fireball and it goes through his head. It's like, yes, but shut up. Like, for example, high tiger shot.
In the current build, she will be able to dodge it, but obviously because of how tall she is, she will get hit by a lot more things.
Okay.
Yeah, you seen the trailers? Her specials are ridiculously big. It's like full screen, like fucking hurricanes and tornadoes and like mountain moving stuffs and whatnot. So she has an interesting mechanic in the game, and that is that, you know, when a character uses specials, they use their specials, but then you got to use the EX, and it will use your meter, and then you get a better special.
I guess so.
And if you use all of your, you use up all your EX, and you become like fatigue or some shit like that, kind of like Street Fighter. Kyoshi, every single one of her specials will use up meter.
Oh.
Because of how big her specials are, basically.
Hope they're not too slow.
However, well, they're really big, so you can actually full screen a lot of her fucking abilities and just hit the opponent, and they'll get combo towards you and stuff like that.
Okay.
What's it called? But she also has like unique mechanics of like getting her meter back compared to like other characters. She also can play keep away, where it's like she can stay very far away from you and maybe throw some projectiles, and you have to like approach her because she can also heal herself. If she just stands there, it's like, you're not attacking me, I'm gonna start healing myself.
That doesn't matter. That's
like
not gonna matter. Yeah.
It probably wouldn't, but if there's a little keep away happening, then she'll just like start healing herself and whatnot. Yeah. One thing that I really do appreciate about Kyoshi, because before when I was when the full roster came out, and I was saying, I think it's a bit of a shame that they chose Kyoshi over Suki, because this is just representing a Kyoshi warrior type kind of character.
Yes.
I'm going to retract that phrase, because this is not just a Kyoshi warrior character. This is actually trying their best to adapt Kyoshi into a character.
She even has moves from the books.
I was like,
yeah,
that's what I was going to bring up.
Sorry.
Because they actually brought things from the novel. It's like they were like, she has moves from the show, obviously. Like, her ultimate is like she splits the land in two and then puts you into the land and like claps you into it. Like, that's her level 3 ultimate and whatnot. Her level 1 ultimate they didn't show in the trailer, but she actually uses like the Dai Li move to like the rock hands, like grab the opponent and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of cool they referenced that. But cool. Like things like how she's like running in the air, that's straight up from the books. Every single one of her variants, like her supporting characters, they are all from the books. It's like they're all like during like her time and stuff like that. Oh, for you, Snake, by the way, let me show this to you. One of her supports is like her girlfriend, which is just like a normal adult woman. So you can see the height difference here if you want to know the difference, if you want to see.
A normal adult woman.
A normal adult woman, if you want to see like how tall she actually is.
She just kicks her in the shit.
She thinks she's gonna go for a kiss, but horse stance, which is actually a book reference too.
Damn, bro, toxic Yuri. What I think would be a really fun little thing would be, you know, when you play soccer and you've got you got Suki coming in, she kisses him, and that gives him a buff. They should make it that if you do that against Kyoshi looks really mad, because one of her warriors has betrayed her and is siding with her opponent. And then she's got like an angry face for the rest of the match, like, and then if she wins, she's like looks so smug about it, like, yeah, that's what you get.
That's what you get. Cue the fucking DSP voice. That's what you get. It's what you fucking get.
and everyone's like Kyoshi, he's a child. He's like 12 years old. What are you doing?
what you
Oh,
get.
there's
It's what
so
you
many
fucking
meme
get, bitch.
pictures of like because in the promotional artworks it's just Kyoshi versus Azula, and you just see tiny little Azula there with like big hulking like woman, and Azula's just like the fucking Willem Dafoe meme.
Yeah, I pictured like the little what's the little Pepe where he's like falling over and like dropped his happy meal. And there's like a shadow of a person over him.
Exactly.
Yes,
Or
there's a
alternatively,
couple of memes I can find here.
tiny baby Azula doing the chopper cry like in Kyoshi's shadow.
Fucking chopper.
Oh yeah, this is like one of her like grab moves here. It's just like summons a wall, like grabs you through the fucking wall and like punches you through it and shit like that. It's just like, oh no, pray for Azula.
Oh, she's
Which
got
again,
Geras
this is another
moves.
novel
Holy
move.
shit!
Yeah. Her animations look really good in the trailer. Like, she does look like really scary.
It's so funny because it's just this really tall woman just bullying children.
Hell yeah.
Yes. It's just like she is like one of the strongest like avatars and like legends and stuff like that. It's like, oh, now we literally put a sub boss character into the game. Is literally like how it feels.
I approve.
Oh, yes. I actually do think like they did a really good job of like adapting her. Also, on a side note, she's got like the white face paint on her. Depending on the color alts, you actually can have a color art where she doesn't have it. So she just has like the just normal face without the face paint.
That's cool.
So I think that's pretty cool
neat.
too. Yeah.
I'm wondering actually because with this character there's 3 different avatars, and like each one's obviously from a different nation because of the way it cycles, right? So, what's the most prominent firebender avatar?
Roku?
Oh yeah.
I wonder if like they'll add him before the game's service ends, just so you have all 4 of them.
That'd be cute. It's a bit unfair he doesn't get to play with
maybe.
everybody else.
I will say it's like because before we saw Kyoshi, I was like, okay, cool, they're gonna add another Earthbender. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot she's the fucking Avatar too. So she's got like huge. She has a move where like the whole entire screen starts like blowing wind, and you can't like when you jump forward, it actually like pushes you back and shit like that. Like she is like they're showcasing how extremely like powerful she is like in her moveset and stuff like that, which I think is really cool.
Unrelated to the game, but how long do you think it'll be until there's some kind of Avatar spin-off where the premise is the next Avatar is a bad guy, and so it's up to non-Avatar benders to take him down?
So, I want to take this moment now that you've mentioned that to say that I had this idea way back when Korra was on like season 2. I thought it would be cool if like the Avatar was twins. And like each one got like half the powers, or maybe like what would happen, right? But then I thought, oh, wouldn't it be even crazier if one of them gets assassinated, and the remaining one becomes evil and like a dark, corrupt avatar, and she gets the powers of like the dead twin, and is like this tyrannical like avatar because her sibling got murdered.
Am I crazy?
To be fair,
am I crazy? Or was the idea of a twins-focused thing in Avatar already pitched at some point?
That's the newest
swear.
one.
It was my
it's a
idea
dual
originally,
avatar.
though, many years ago, and I can't prove it. I can't prove it.
And
Just take my
also,
word for
like,
it.
they kind of do an evil avatar in season 2, with the
Yeah,
other...
but that's just like a copy of the Avatar. I mean, like the actual officially chosen Avatar has a really rough time in life, and like basically what Aang could have been, but he's not, because Aang is a good kid, and he has friends to help pull him back from going down that path. So it's basically like, imagine Ozai. That's the Fire Lord, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the
imagine
next character.
Imagine Ozai if he was an Avatar. Like, he has all the powers, so he's just trying to dominate the world with all the powers. So you need, like... So it's like, it basically turns out like an RPG, where it's like, we need to get someone from each nation, and they're all going to band together to take this guy down. This is our party of children to take down God. Hell yeah, let's kick his ass, fellas. But would the Avatar fandom respond well to that? Because I know how Avatar fans can get about certain directions the mythos is taken, like with Avatar 1 and whatnot.
Leave Avatar 1
From
alone.
like that.
He's
Now,
my adorable boy.
I haven't... You need to... I hope, like, people can... if anybody's a super Avatar fan, someone can say this to me. The closest you may have gone to this kind of a thing is from Avatar Yang Shen, from what I've heard. Because people would say... Because Kyoshi actually has some pretty dark shit that happens in her, like, series.
Yeah.
But I heard people were like... But if you actually want the dark shit, like, really fucked up things that happen, and, like, how cruel the Avatar can be, that's Yang Shen's novel, apparently. Like, what happens there. So, like, correct me if, like, you want that feeling of, like, she just does not care about what people think, and she just wants to, like, do things her own way and whatnot, or just, like... You know the episode when Aang lost, like, Appa, and he started becoming, like, way more cynical and like
Based.
dark for a little
Became
bit.
based
Like I
Aang.
think based Aang. Yang Chen is about like 10 times worse than that apparently during her reign, like or something apparently.
So she becomes
but I
Dark
can't really say
Deku.
much.
From
Dark Deku from season 6. Yes.
Oh god.
But yeah, super cool character. I think they did a really great job. Excited to see. Excited to be kind of dominated by her in the latter.
Pause.
Be like, oh shit, another Kyoshi. Pause.
It's like, no, not pause, because it's exactly as he meant to have it intended. Like, that was exactly meant to be interpreted that way, so no pause. What was
All right, so...
Sorry.
So, what else do you guys want to talk about? We have plenty of topics we can just go around and say whatever we
Well, did we talk about Tokon yet?
No, we haven't. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's true. We have not. I think
So,
I forgot to put it
shout-outs
on the list too.
Yeah, shout-outs to Carnage being in his first fighting game ever. I know a lot of people want Venom, but the thing is, Venom's
Green
been in a lot
Goblin
of stuff
too, right?
lately. Yes, but I feel like Green Goblin was always going to eventually be in a fighting game, because, like, he's at least original, whereas Carnage, you worry, would never get his chance, because he is just, like, the alternative Venom, especially since in the games, they give powers to Venom that he doesn't have in the comics, typically. Like, Venom in the comics is not supposed to be able to turn his hands into weapons. He can make a shield, maybe, but he can't do, like, the axes and, like, the spears and the spikes all over his body. That's always been a Carnage thing. But they give it to Venom because it's just such a fun thing to see in the games, you know? So now we get to have Carnage,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's cute. And finally, his voice matches, because they kept giving Venom, like, the shrill kind of Carnage voice in a lot of the games, and it was pissing people off. Now, finally, it makes sense, because Carnage has the same voice, and he has always had this shrill, high-pitched voice, and he looks like fun.
Because now he's voiced by Freddy Fazbear. That's why.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
That's funny.
The premium Freddy Fazbear like voice actor, basically. Like he's voiced like 7 versions of Freddy.
I just think it's funny how it's supposed to
then
be
he-
like a team of geniuses, I guess, but it's really just it's 2 geniuses and 2 psychos like teamed up together, and it's also like
Well, Norman is a genius as well. You know,
Yes, but he's a
something of
psycho.
scientist himself.
But he also is a psycho. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have I saw a meme of someone saying like the Knights of Doom, also known as the Knights of We Fucking Hate You, Spider-Man.
exactly. I was like,
team.
dude, Spider-Man's getting fucking like bum rushed by this team. They're all just like
Yes.
hate his guts. I was like, bro, my poor boy.
Yeah. And Green Goblin is voiced by Steve Bloom, returning from Spectacular Spider-Man
should.
and Ultimate Alliance 3 and a bunch of other stuff. So
Josh
it will be
Keaton versus Steve Bloom again, guys.
yeah. So
Let's
it'd be
go.
funny if they do put Green Goblin into Rivals, because that means there's a really good chance that Steve Bloom will play him again, which will be his
Yes.
third character in Rivals.
Hell yeah. He's
Oh,
so
yeah, okay,
good.
Wolverine.
Is he also Sub-Zero
fuck,
or
who's the
not
other
in
one?
one game? Or am I wrong?
Yeah. He's Reptile and Baraka too.
Okay.
He's Venom in Rivals.
Venom. That's why. Okay.
And in MK, he's been Kuai Liang, Bihan, Reptile, Borai Cho, Baraka, that guy at the start of M1K.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm missing someone, but he's done a bunch of roles.
Now that you mentioned it, I'm just so
Okay.
happy that like Marvel Rivals got it correct, because I forgot, like, it had been so long since I saw Venom in like a video game, and then when like we're in the Venom Renaissance now, he's in so many games all of a sudden. But for the longest time, like in the Ultimate Alliance games and all that, and that Spider-Man game where you can play as his villains too, they kept giving Venom this high-pitched ass
Oh, that
voice.
one.
So I just want to say real quick, shout outs to Marvel Rivals for giving him a deep voice like he's supposed to have. Like, Jesus, it only took like 20 years. Sorry. But Carnage looks great. He looks cheap as hell. Full screen attacks. They lead
yeah.
into more stuff. He looks absurdly cheap. I love his line though. Let me kill the spider. He's like all excited. Like, don't you take this from me. And then his super, holy
Yes.
shit. It's a tidal wave of like
That's
monster.
And that's directly ripped from the comics too. Like that creature, exactly 1 for 1. So that's really sick.
Oh, could you imagine if they did? You know, in certain KOF games, you get special edit team endings for using certain team combinations.
Yes.
Imagine they did one where it's like, okay, you get a special ending if you play Spider-Man, Penny Parker, Carnage, and Green Goblin.
Oh,
and then
that
it's
would be
just
very funny.
it's just the villains immediately. The second the villain is defeated, trying to murder Spider-Man and Penny.
It's like, get their ass. It's like, allegiance over now.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that'd be cute. Yeah.
Well, they do have the special edit team names.
Yes.
Which I think are mostly just based on a few criteria, but I think some are specific, like as if the developers went, okay, not an algorithm, it's just these 4 characters make sense to be this team, so they should have one for those 4. It just makes sense.
They're probably not going to do this because it would be too hard to animate. Go ahead.
Call it friend or foe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Spider-Man friend or foe. That's what I was trying to think of.
That's the game. Yeah, I played that one too as a kid.
But I was gonna say, like, I almost wish they would give him, like, Carnage specifically, the Kazuya Tekken outro, where he picks up the enemy like by the neck and is like, like about to kill him, and then it's like the little victory quote, you know. But it'd be too hard to animate with Marvel Tokon because you have Hulk and other gigantic people that he can't pick
exactly.
up. Yeah,
and Penny.
And Penny.
Oh,
he just picks up a little girl. Night of the Robot just picks up the actual innocent child and is like, about to kill her. And it's like, Cletus, no!
And then Carnage doesn't have a victory quote. It's just the game saying, I hope you're proud of yourself, you monster.
You fucking monster. In the GLaDOS voice. I hope you're proud of yourself, you monster.
Speaking of Hulk, we've also got deconfirmation for She-Hulk and Bullseye. Sorry, Snake.
We do have deconfirmation.
You gotta go to Cosmic Invasion, unfortunately. She's in the background in the new stage.
Oh,
which
okay.
new stage looks really
that
good
don't
too.
mean nothing.
She's
protecting
nothing. MJ, by the way, in the background. She's like, don't worry, MJ, I got you, while Spider-Man's fighting Green Goblin.
That's cute. I appreciate that. So, yeah, in Cosmic Invasion, she's fun as hell. So, Snake, if you want your She-Hulk fix, she's very fun in that game. She's too buff. Like, it's visually not how she's supposed to look, but damn is she fun. Like, she's crazy
for
fun.
specific moves, but, like, default She-Hulk is still fine, right? Or are you talking about when she becomes, like, hulked up version?
No, I'm saying, like, default in Cosmic Invasion, She-Hulk is, like, too buff.
Okay.
But it's fine. Like, she's fun. And she's a grappler, so she's super fun. You can, like, combo the opponent, launch them. She jumps, puts them in a headlock, and, like, spins and slams them. She's super fun. Like, oh, my God. Venom's the most fun, though. Holy shit. My girlfriend and I were playing that game. And when we unlocked Venom, I was like, it should not be legal to have this much fun. Like, they made Venom so stupidly fun. I was like, holy shit. Anyway.
It's great. Now, I would say we did gloss over another character, which was the first one that got revealed, Magneto. What is really funny is when Magneto got revealed, it's not like the casual fans were celebrating. It's the FGC, the Marvel 3 fans. When they saw Magneto, they're like, yes! It's like whatever. It's like Maximilian Dude and like Justin Wong. Actually, I'm not sure it was Justin Wong, but mostly FGC people. They were screaming when Magneto was announced. They're like, yes, I feel at home now. Or some shit like that.
I laughed because one of his supers is just the ultimate for Marvel rivals. Fear Magneto! And I'm like, Except not really, because that's my least feared ultimate when I play. I'm like, yeah. I'll just wait for you to charge it, and then I'll move out of the way.
Actually, funny thing. So
it's not that easy to dodge.
He has the same voice actor as he has in Rivals, which is James Arnold Taylor. Which is funny, because now that we have Steve Bloom returning from Spectacular Spider-Man, well, James Arnold Taylor was Harry in that show.
Oh, so shit.
There's another one.
Very funny.
They're all coming back. All the Spectacular gang are coming back.
It's all coming together. So, now that this trailer has came out, and also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of agree when people did say this. Probably the coolest team in this game right now, like, as a whole. Just like all these sick ass characters and whatnot.
It's
probably
awesome.
currently.
It is funny too, because it's like they would never team up, I feel like, but it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. And also that now just leaves the final team, which is the Ghost Rider team, which people are now being like, this anyone could probably be in there, basically. Well,
I'm excited.
What was it? Midnight Suns? Isn't that the one that people are bringing up a lot? It's like,
yeah, I think most people see Midnight Suns or Marvel Knights, which is basically either Magic or street level, but Spidey's kind of got the street level stuff covered.
And Magic's already in the game.
Either a Star
Having
not
Ghost
magic,
Rider be
magic,
street level
magic
is super weird.
People with magic like Strange.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So you can expect usually like a range of characters like Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Blade, maybe Morbius,
Moon
probably
Knight.
not. Moon Knight, yeah. There's a good selection of characters that you could have.
Daredevil with more magical abilities. Like,
it worked out pretty well in Rivals. Made
approach
it fun.
Yeah.
I think one of the big questions is, so presumably, because how fighting games are now, any DLC would be like in a season of 4, right? So it'd basically be, here's the next team, most likely, right?
Ooh, that's
so
a good point.
Does that mean, in theory, there could be an entire year where the content is literally just, here's the Fantastic Four?
I knew you were going to bring that one up. Yeah, just Fantastic Four, here's Sue.
I
Here's
hope
the
so.
Human Torch.
They're perfect for
Here's
it.
the thing.
But Rivals put them all in together in like one season. Imagine if they spread that out over 2 seasons, like because now it's 2 characters per season.
Yeah.
Imagine if season 1 and 2 were both Fantastic Four seasons.
Yeah.
People would be like, I'm not really sure about this, but imagine now it's like a whole year and all you're getting is the FF. It's like, I don't know. I feel like
it will feel kind of like how Street Fighter 6 has like the 3 new characters. It's just like, am I excited about that?
I'm not. I hate it.
Up and be like, they could shake it up and go, well, it's a Fantastic Four team, but it's 2 of the regulars and 2 of the other ones. Like, so you could swap out Ben for Jen, and they could swap out maybe Johnny or Reed or whoever's not really got much of a place in the team with T'Challa or something like that.
I was gonna think of Spider-Man, but he's already in the game because I know there was the Spider-Man like replaces Johnny comic or whatnot.
Oh, wrong thing. Yes, that's true. I just don't want more Spider-Man. I want to see Spider-Gwen or Miles in a fighting game. I know it's like redundant, but I want to see it. Fuck you, everybody.
A pure web-swinging team. Damn. The Spider-Man greed.
Also, I mean, it was about 3 weeks ago it was announced, but while on the subject of Marvel, Cosmic Invasion's also getting new characters. It's getting Cyclops and The Thing.
Yes.
That's
I played them both. They're so fun.
Wait, they're in the game already?
Yeah.
I thought they're what? Cyclops and The Thing? I thought that was like the end of the year.
No, they're already in Cosmic
they're
Invasion. Yeah, they're fun as fuck. Like,
nice.
we were playing them, and my girlfriend loves playing The Thing, and I love Cyclops just because he's finally getting his due. I laughed so hard at one of the comments because it's true. It said, "We are living in the Cyclops Renaissance." And it's true. We didn't have him for the longest time in fucking anything. And now he's in like 4 things back to back, including the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, X-Men 97, he's the focus basically of the teaser for the X-Men teaser for
the
Secret
Doomsday?
Wars.
Yeah.
Secret Wars, yeah.
No, Doomsday, yeah, Doomsday, then Secret Wars next.
The movie's called.
Then he's in Cosmic Invasion, he's got the jacket and everything, so he looks kind of cool. And Rivals, like he's a big part of this new season. He's like the big name to go along with Devil Dinosaur. So yeah, Scott's showing up in fucking everything. It's really good.
I think someone said like Cyclops' PR manager is like doing his best just like to push him as much as possible.
Hell yeah.
He's got an amazing PR manager.
And it's good because we
like, really cool.
For a while I think Cyclops was almost like the Aquaman of the X-Men for some reason, and I don't know why, but he was. People would like show those old clips from the cartoon.
I think it's just people saw him as kind of a stiff. And they always preferred Wolverine.
A stiff and kind of a wimp, because the original 97 show would have like Wolverine bullying him. There's that famous clip of him running up and just punching him in the gut, and he's like, "Oh!" and he just goes down.
Yeah.
The 97 show, like the recent one, is like a really great PR management for Cyclops. That show makes him like such a badass and like such like a main character and whatnot.
It didn't help that for the span of like a decade in the comics, they went out of the way to make Cyclops evil.
Yes, they did.
Like,
out of their way.
In the X-Men, the X-Men split into 2. One side going with Scott, one side going with Wolverine. Where Wolverine's the one like, we need to stick to Charles's dream, and Scott's like, no, we need to be a Black Ops team, killing our enemies and whatnot. And then when they did the Avengers vs. X-Men, Scott's the one leading the charge. He's the last Phoenix Force member. He's the one who kills Charles. And it's like, then they just killed him off unceremoniously with the virus. And his past self is more heroic. But the Beast is now the one going through the corruption arc.
Oh no!
And Scott's getting redemption. So yeah,
my boy Beast. Dude, the comics are just doing whatever the fuck they want lately. It's hilarious. Anyway.
I want to bring up something, in my opinion, why Cyclops also kind of got the Aquaman treatment.
Yeah.
Because this year, I rewatched, like, the original 3 X-Men movies. X2, those X-Men movies. And, look, they're great and all, but when I'm watching it, I'm like, holy shit, they really made Cyclops so lame in these movies.
And you don't have to say that like they're good.
This is supposed to be Jean Grey's like boyfriend, but it feels like he isn't. Like he feels like he's getting cucked constantly.
That's the original 97 show too, though. Like he was like Wolverine was trying to swoop in, which has always been weird to me because Wolverine's very old.
But he's successful in the fucking movies, which is the thing that's like, huh?
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm excited for. One of the things I'm most excited for with the new movie is the fact that I don't know if Wolverine's even in this.
Yes.
I think it'll be like the first movie with the X-Men that doesn't have Wolverine other than Dark Phoenix.
Finally.
And the focus on Scott is like, after having seen this actor in the Sonic movies, I'm like, I want him to get his due as a Cyclops. I want him to be able to show off what he can do and be a good Cyclops, not just like the stiff guys. Like, what is Cyclops' most memorable moment in those films? what would you prefer? Yellow spandex? And that's it. That's all anyone remembers that Cyclops did in those movies.
He just keeps having beef with Wolverine.
I mean, he fucked up Beast, but Sabretooth, but that was like with help. I mean, for Pete's sake, people. So Cyclops was done such injustice throughout the years that most people today, even comic book fans, don't know what his power is. They think he shoots like lightsabers.
Oh, yeah.
They think it's heat, and it's not. There is zero heat from his face, and they don't know that. Because the movies, and I think even some comics just get it wrong. To anybody watching who needs a brief explanation, it's energy, like force. He pushes you.
Kinetic energy.
Yeah. Or concussive blast, like they say in the old MVC games, right? Concussive blast.
That's
concussive.
That's why in 97 he can do that bit where he just releases a blast and that pushes him backwards.
Yeah. Well, I think in the comics that's how he survived when he got his powers. He fell out of a plane because it got blowed up or something, and he used his powers to stop his descent. So that's something he can do.
He does that in the show too. Like he jumps out of the plane.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Dropping the ground.
We got so much Cyclops in that first episode. I was actually really surprised. Then he gets clowned on by that one guy without powers for some reason. I was like, oh well. Anyway,
he had his goggles off, so he doesn't want to hurt everybody around him.
I guess that's all it was.
To be fair, dog, there's always going to be weird bits like that. Like Storm's like the most powerful X-Man other than Jean, and the first thing that happens in 97 is she gets mollywopped by just some dude.
Well, you know why? It's because
well, she lost her powers in that episode specifically, right?
Yeah, but you know why? It's because the writers were like, I want to have actual threats show up, and I can't if Storm's in the room, so I'm just going to take away Storm, which is not the right way to do it, writers. You shouldn't do that. But also, I've always said that Storm is the most overrated as far as her powers, because she gets mopped a lot. In the comics, in a lot of the shows, she'll get whopped. And it's like the Worf effect. She's beaten to show how strong this new enemy is. And it's like, okay, you can't just have Toad beat up Storm, writers, but they'll do that. She'll be like getting a storm ready, and Toad wraps her ankle and just slams her on the ground and knocks her out. And I'm like, wait, it's that easy?
That was pretty funny though. But then it's like she just keeps getting beat for 90% of that fight. But at the end, she has that fucking shitty ass what was the quote she says before?
Do you know what? I love that line. It's a banger. I will die on this hill.
It's so funny. It's the top review on Letterboxd right now. Just like that that quote she says.
Yeah.
And also, to be fair, the 97 show, she does get a really good showing.
Later on.
Doesn't her losing her powers, happen in the comics, too? So they adapted, her stuff.
Most of the stuff in the show is from the comics, with the exception of the romance with Magneto and Rogue. I don't believe that ever actually happened in the comics.
That's not from
it was
the
only
comics?
teased at. And so people were like, this is creepy because it's like a fanfic.
Well, there was...
Interesting.
I forget. I think it was the Age of Apocalypse.
The Savage Lands kind of had it, too, for a brief second, but it was, rejected immediately by Rogue, outright. Age of Apocalypse.
Well, she also rejects him in the show too.
I think Age of Apocalypse is where they had a kid together.
Oh God.
Oh,
that's really creepy because isn't Magneto her pseudo dad in the comics? Didn't he help raise her?
Depends.
Well,
right?
no.
Depends on the version.
Because here's the thing: is while she was raised by Mystique and Magneto were not associated much in the early days. She had her own brotherhood after Magneto stopped leading his. But then the movies were just just put them together, it makes sense. And then everything since has been, these two are borderline inseparable. They're the ultimate duo. But the reality is, no, those two just weren't really a thing for the longest time. Oh, that's fucked. So I'm just looking at Rogue's kids in the Age of Apocalypse universe, children. Charles Lensher, son, deceased. Wanda Maximoff, stepdaughter, deceased. Pietro Maximoff, stepson, deceased. And it's oh no.
You know what? Not surprised. So I think I kind of want to talk about this since both of you have a little bit of interest, which is that I watched the Backrooms movie recently. Pay attention. I said your favorite words. The Backrooms.
True. No, I was going to copy and paste the points for us because we didn't talk about Virtua Fighter yet. But yeah.
Oh yeah. We can talk about that after I'm done with this part. Do you know what do you see what I'm referencing though?
The little.
I even got the pen out.
Are you hypnotizing or?
Markiplier did that. That's why.
Oh.
Pay attention. I said your favorite words. The Backrooms.
It might have helped if it wasn't a green pen that just blurs into the background, Sonic.
Oh, I didn't even... It's going to look so funny on the green screen when I do this. It's just I'm getting turned into whatever is in my background currently.
He's melted into the background.
I'm getting no clipped into the Backrooms. So to put it simply, right, the Backrooms movie came out. It's gotten some buzz. It's really stupidly successful.
Nice.
And I personally think it's great. I had a great time with it. It is a slow-paced, taking your time, soaking the atmosphere horror movie. Right now, there is a huge meme going around where, like, there are a chunk of people who don't like the Backrooms, but these chunk of people who don't like it is because that it was not the TikTok Roblox video game version of the Backrooms.
No way.
And that's what pisses them off.
No
yeah,
way.
I'm not joking.
Really? Oh
there literally
my
is a popular
God.
video out there, someone saying, this is a 0 out of 10 movie, and blah, 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 blah. I played it on Roblox, and it's just not accurate at all whatsoever. It's not like that. And it's just like, look, the best way you can get people to, like, want to watch this movie is just to be like, if you're TikTok brain, you won't like this. This would be too much for you. You can't handle this slow-paced, well-thought-out story, really well atmospherical like movie.
Just like the
sorry,
Markiplier
man.
movie. Okay. Yeah.
That's true. Oh, also, hang on a second. Oh, I gotta bring this. For the Backrooms movie, you get a poster.
Oh shit.
And it's literally the fucking Backrooms piece of paper, and it's like super fucking long. Like, you get this at the movie theater.
Oh my God, that's so
entire, like,
stupid. I can't believe it. I can't believe they did
the
that.
entire for people.
That's very funny.
It is like pretty funny. Can I even put it on?
What an
the green
inside
screen?
joke, my
Dude!
God.
Oh my gosh,
Chads.
I have to use the Backrooms as my green screen. How could I not do that? Like,
Absolute
genius.
chads.
There we go. Backrooms. Yeah, maybe it's like the 1 hour Backrooms, and once in a while like a jump scare might happen or some shit.
Yeah. You just get a little bit where every so often it's you as Reptile just casually
walking in the
past.
background.
Yeah, just walking past in the back rooms, and it's like, and then you'll get all these comments of people going, "Okay, 1 hour 45 seconds."
Although
Reptile.
timestamp every single one of them.
These last Spider-Man.
Pot of gold. It's the pot of gold, laddie.
I enjoyed it. I would say it's not like the most complex story. It's not the complex story. It's complex themes and whatnot. And also, I genuinely just had a pretty great horrifying time because it is very. If you've seen the trailers, like I'm sure you guys know, like there's an entity there. Like, that's one of the more popular ways to do the Backrooms. So
Yeah, that stuff
you're
in there is
basically
scary.
watching the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're watching the character, and it's just like he's just exploring the Backrooms, and you're just soaking up these really cool like set designs. It almost feels like you're looking at a museum at times. You're just looking at them in the Backrooms, but you will just hear these subtle, I don't know, footsteps or something and whatnot, and it's just like that feeling of just like you're never safe here while you're exploring this bizarre liminal space place is like a majority of the movie, and it's like it's pretty great.
That's how it should be, I think.
I did like this movie. Yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy it.
There's
speaking of
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying, speaking of movies recently, that was last week. I watched like the Backrooms with my friends. But then this week, the other movie that came out that was also a big like deal was the Amazing Digital Circus: The Last Act.
I gotta see it.
Are you caught up though, dog? Just wondering.
I think so. I thought there was more episodes for some reason, so I went to check on like Netflix just a couple days ago, and I believe I'm caught up because this isn't like the final episode,
Okay.
the big like fake out, or no.
No. Wait, be careful. Wait, hang on. Snake is watching. That's 7.
Let me see. I'll type in Netflix right now and see if I'm caught up. Okay.
Yeah, just be sure because what
Why
you
don't
just
watch
said
it on
was
YouTube,
7.
right?
Is it
You
also
can
on
watch
YouTube?
it either way. Yeah.
I know originally it was. I just didn't know if it kept being on there.
It still is.
Okay.
It's always like YouTube first. I mean, they're good. It's like the same time.
I will say I like the show, but it did kind of lose a lot of the. I don't see anything after 7 on Netflix. It ends right there. There's more.
Then you haven't seen episode 8 yet. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
My bad. Well, I'm glad you
Got
told
it.
me because on Netflix it ends right there. I guess they want you to watch it on YouTube because that's where it came from.
So, just so you know, by the way, the movie version it combines episode 8 and episode 9. Episode
It's
9
not its own new
will
thing?
be released. It is.
Okay.
But I meant like the movie is just a celebration of getting to see it early, basically. And episode 9 is going to be 1 hour long, whereas episode 8 is like 30 minutes, basically. So they combine both into like a movie.
Thanks for telling me. I thought I was
experience.
done. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So you have one more episode. It's pretty great, actually, I would say. Shit, in that case, I don't even know if I want to show you this thing that I have here.
So what I'm getting from this is that Dog said that they don't have episode 8 on Netflix, and you're saying it's part of the movie.
It's already on YouTube, episode 8, but
Yeah,
episode
but-
8 and 9 are part of the movie. Yes.
So I'm wondering if that's why it's not on Netflix, because they're going to put the movie on there instead.
Huh?
Maybe.
I don't know. The whole reason this movie is out is for a celebration and reasonings. It's like a special early screening reasonings and like let's get all the fans together to watch the movie. And it's also this is an early screening of this before it goes on YouTube 2 weeks earlier, basically. That's why the movie is out. It's not like a, Demon Slayer like specific movie version or anime stuff. No, this is like this was gonna go on YouTube, but just for a celebration, they turned it into a movie. But it's not really supposed to be a movie. It's like we're doing it for a celebration and reasoning and whatnot. Speaking of that, by the way, I have this gigantic like poster like bag here with some goodies, which is where I think I just took the Backrooms poster out from. I do have a nice exclusive like digital Circus movie poster here, which has like its special like reflectiveness on it and stuff, as you can see here, which is
cute.
Very nice. This poster actually you can get it online and it's like fucking $20 for like this poster. So cool, I just watched the movie, so I got it with it. So that's pretty nice. Shit, I gotta be careful then because Dog hasn't seen episode 8. Like what I'm about to say. You do have to
tiptoe around me now. Yeah, because I thought there was more because people brought up like how after the recent episode, people are worried that they're not giving enough development to the side characters, and I thought, wait, that wasn't the finale? Because in my defense, episode 7 feels like it could be a finale, like to the season. So I thought it was. I also love how they name the episodes ironically based on like meme culture. Like it's just called Beach Episode. And then like one is called They All Get Guns.
Actually, Dog, there's a theory that's saying like Kane is getting more and more sick of these adventures, so he just doesn't give a shit about titling these episodes anymore.
Oh, that's cute.
Look at what episode 8 is called.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
I just don't give a fuck. Yeah, I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
it seems
exactly.
like he just he just don't give a fuck is what it seems like. Okay, gotcha. Huh.
Yeah,
Cute.
It's like the titles progressively get like lazier names afterwards. It's kind of that's like a meme. Also, for your information, Dog, like from the get-go, like it's been confirmed that this is one season. This is one full story that's going to conclude in 9 episodes. So after episode 9, it's done. Like the whole thing is over, basically.
Okay.
So there is no like season 2, at least
I mean, that's
not
fair.
announced and whatnot.
If they do, it should be all new characters. I'm okay with the show not overstaying its welcome. I do love the show. So it's going to be sad, but I'd rather that than it overstays, you know.
Yeah, and with that being said, though, the conclusion to this entire series is currently... Okay, I got to be very careful because it's not even released publicly, so what I'm about to say. So I'm going to be very vague, but for the most part, I will say people kind of probably want a more bombastic, epic, super-duper exciting robots fighting Mecha Godzilla shenanigan type kind of ending. But, like, the ending of this show is very human drama and very, like, takes its time to really get into just, like, talking about the characters and, like, concluding the plots and whatnot.
I like that.
It's one of those endings where it's, like, it feels like 2 people sit in a room and talk for an hour. That type of, like, emotional ending. That's not literally what happens, though, but it does have that kind of feeling, and that kind of made people feel a bit more uncertain for some people. But I personally think it is a great way to end the series. I think
yeah, no, I agree, because if they think some like big finale should happen, did they forget like the entire, even the first episode I feel like was mostly people talking, just being like, oh, this world is trippy and like, oh, we're stuck here, and then like a literal trauma dump on the main character. Like she mentally breaks at the end.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, for you, Dog, this is very interesting.
Okay.
I think that what I just explained, that's episode 8. Episode 8 is very exciting. It's very, like, bombastic and a lot of shit does happen. So, I think you're going to have... here's the thing.
Get hyped.
I kind of don't want you to watch the movie version because they spoil something incredibly huge about a recap in the very first, like, couple minutes of the movie.
You got a rare drop,
so
I
I'm
guess.
like, that's kind of... Ooh, look at that. So I'd recommend you to watch it on YouTube
Sartoria
first.
casting her summer variant, a.k.a. Berserker, for some reason.
Go on.
Yeah. People are also saying, like, they're kind of comparing this ending a little bit to, like Evangelion. Just like, oh, this is just, like, very character-driven, not answering Super Force lore-related questions. It's just, like, very, very, like, is it on your wavelength kind of a feel and stuff like that?
Well, at least it'll involve more than one character, because Evangelion's biggest sin was the last 5 episodes being just in Shinji's head. And it's like, okay, can we get anyone else's development? Like, I'll take just 2 more characters.
Not entirely like that in the finale, but it is that kind of feel is what I'm hearing. I actually did leave the theater being like, I need a minute after that, because like I remember people coming out of the theater being like, you know, I actually feel hurt. Or I feel very like, oh, after coming out of that story and whatnot.
Good.
So, but yeah, overall, I personally think it's great. I actually think like it's probably my favorite indie like web series like ever now in a way, like what they've done as a series.
So you watched that the same day you watched the Backrooms?
No, that was a week ago. However, I did. This is such a random like change of topic. I did watch the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie the day after the Backrooms. Do you want to know why I watched
contrast. The contrast.
Yes, exactly. The reason I watched Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is because of Moist Critical's like Backrooms controversy video. Oh. He made a video talking about why people don't like the Backrooms and it's really stupid. And one of the things he says is like, okay, look, we don't like critic scores and whatnot, and sure, whatever. But sometimes audience scores on Rotten Tomatoes can really piss me off too. Backrooms currently has like a 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's like, okay, sure, I guess I could understand. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2 had like 85 on there. Like,
because they're kids.
Okay. I like Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Like, I think I like it. I say it's a 5 out of 10, but I like it. But I'm curious about Five Nights at Freddy's 2 because I've just heard, it's one of those movies where I'm like, on one side I hear people say like it's shit, on the other side it's just like, it's made for the fans. You know, fans are gonna love this movie. It's got the moments. I love the moments. I love this movie. Fuck you. That kind of feel. So I decided to watch that movie with a friend of mine. Easiest fucking 1 out of 10 I could ever give a movie.
Damn.
So easy. This is like such a shit script.
Worse than Animal Farm?
I don't know. Maybe.
It was funny because I mentioned, cause I've seen the film already, and so I told Sonic that it's fine. It's not that great. It's not as good as the first one. It's whatever. And then Sonic was borderline pissed off that I undersold the quality. Like you should have said it was worse.
What do you mean? It's like it's so bad. It's like the characters have like some of the worst dialogue and motivations and like characteristics. Oh, it's one of those movies I would love to riff on. It's like I was watching with my friend and we just could not stop like laughing at how like there are certain parts where I'm like, dude, it would be so funny if they did that. And then they do it, and it's just like, oh, that is really funny. In a bad way, but it is really fucking funny. I saw on Twitter this one time, it was like, people were saying, like, it literally has, like, the blue portal opens, like, endgame ending that happens. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I watched the movie, and I'm like, they cannot. There is no fucking way they could go this low, and they do. They actually went that. It was so funny when that fucking scene happens at the very end of the movie. It's so funny, bad.
I can't. On your left said Freddy Fazbear.
Yes. Oh. And this shit has like an 85 fucking % on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Did you like Matt Pat's cameo?
You know what? Matt Pat actually does a decent voiceover, at least. It's like, I was watching
you can't
my
even
friend,
tell
I'm like,
it's him. What was the point?
Exactly. I was like, what do you mean? He has to act. He's got to act as Toy Bonnie.
No, I mean, voice-wise, it sounds nothing like him. So if you're going to be like, oh yeah, we've got Matt Pat in to voice Toy Bonnie, well, what is the point? What's the point of a celebrity cameo if you can't tell it's them? You know?
I don't like that analogy. That's like, if you're, it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity. You should be voicing a character. You shouldn't be like, hey guys, I'm Markiplier, so I gotta sound like this instead of this movie.
Yeah, but it's like if you're going to say, well, this person is playing this character, you should be able to tell it's them. You should be able to recognize them in the character to some degree at least. Whereas if I didn't know Matt Pat voiced Toy Bonnie, I would never know because the voice sounds like a child. It sounds completely different.
You're gonna be very disappointed in the Super Mario Galaxy movie when you find out Yoshi is played by Donald Glover. I can't tell. What the hell? That's Donald Glover? Fuck this. I wanted to hear him be like, this is America tomorrow. But instead he's like, Yoshi! I'm like, I can't tell that's Donald Glover. Fuck this movie.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like, if you're not going to have them sound like the actor you've cast to play them, why cast the actor? Like, why spend so much money on Donald Glover if you could just get the person who plays Yoshi in the games to play Yoshi in the fucking movie?
I'm guessing it's just marketing. Because Snake's right, but I'm guessing it's just marketing. Of like, oh, did you know Donald Glover's in our movie? Will you see it now, you stupid idiots?
He also doesn't speak much either, so it's like a little cameo.
That's not as bad as the James Bond actor. That will always be the pinnacle of holy fuck, you spent money on this. It was in the...
You mean the Star Wars one?
Yeah, when they had the new James Bond actor be a stormtrooper, but he never takes off his
Daniel
helmet
Craig, yeah.
and doesn't even sound like him.
What's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point? this is very off topic though. I will say.
Yeah, Sonic, crazy, isn't it? What's the point when you can't tell? Suddenly you're on our side when we're talking about Star Wars. All of a sudden,
that's literally the James Bond actor. Matt Pat has like relations to FNAF and like theorizing and shit like that, so he gets to be on set. He gets to like interact and shit like that.
And that's part of the marketing. Is FNAF fans? The guy who talks about FNAF is in the movie, and you can't tell it's him. So there's no point. You might as well have got someone else.
I think that
to
means
do
he did
the
a good
voice.
job at differentiating himself from the first movie, where he literally was him. You see, you have different versions of Matt Pat you get to see now.
Cue the cue the Patrick Stewart meme. Acting.
And also, this is very off topic. Megan Fox's Chica was decent, by the way. I don't think she did too bad as Chica in this movie.
Because she's playing a robot.
I'm so tired of talking about FNAF. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, sorry, I'm done. I just wanted to bring it up because I watched it recently. Because of the Backrooms, people were being like, I don't like the Backrooms because it's slow, it's boring, and FNAF better. Like, you guys are fucking like the R word. I kind of wanted to say it.
To be fair, Gen Z is going to ruin the world. I firmly believe this. Their brain rot will ruin everything because films are going to be made around their standards, and they already kind of are. Like, shows and films are being made around their standards, and that's why there's like no time to breathe.
This is why the Backrooms is amazing, because it's like, oh, they could have made a really terrible Slender Man movie, because they could have made like the more generic people exploring the Backrooms, these idiot protagonists and all that kind of jazz, which is literally what FNAF also they did. So it's like the fact that they actually do try to tell a story and make it very authentic in terms of like that feel and everything. It's just like, oh, that's amazing that they just gave all this creative direction to the director of Backrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this is so off topic, but I just kind of want to show some of my digital circus merch.
Whoa.
But here's the funny thing, Sonic, you're saying that.
Oh, I cramped. Fuck.
You're saying it's great they gave all this creative freedom to Kane Pixels, the guy who made the Backrooms web series. So they trusted him to make a good movie out the thing he made, right? Mm-hmm. Who wrote FNAF 2?
That's the funniest fucking thing. Exactly. It's like usually when you watch a video game adaptation, you'll be like, dude, they fucking ruined the marionette. It's like she actually has this really tragic backstory in the games, and her only motive in the new movie is just like, I hate parents because they're so cringe. And it was so funny, that intro where it's just like, get your parents. The adults are talking. Like, that fucking scene's so funny. Like, her whole entire motive is just like, I hate parents. I want to kill all parents in the fucking world now. In this little indie horror movie. That's like her motive. And it's just like, okay, man, they really ruined like Charlotte. They ruined like this character. Who the fuck wrote this? Oh, the creator of FNAF!
You hate to see it, and then you wonder in your head, like, was it ever good? Or you're like, wait, did they actually write that original thing, or did their friend write it, like ghost write it, and they forgot? Like, why is it so bad? And why
here's the thing: for Scott Cawthon, he's actually a really good vague poster, but as a storyteller, maybe not so much. But as a vague poster, as a lore creator, as like you gotta discover the lore, it's all implied, all that stuff, pretty good stuff. But when you actually write a script, have you read the novels, is what I've heard people say.
There was this interview with Matthew Lillard surrounding one of the FNAF movies, and he was asked, like, what kind of things are you hoping to explore in the sequels? You know, what characters or directions for your character? And he said that he just wants to, like, you know, he just wants it to be good for the fans, from the perspective of he said that, pretty much said word for word, the films exist to deliver lore. And I'm like, yeah, that is actually what the films are. They are just a way to have a different take on the lore that you're supposed to use to figure out what's going on in the games. Okay. That's what all the books and the films are all about. They are not standalone iterations. Like, imagine if all the weird shit in that was weird in like the 2021 film and the sequel was, you're supposed to take that and figure out the stuff about the new era of MK. So, like, Arcana is there because that's relevant to Liu Kang's era, and what we learn about Arcana here is applicable there, even if the stories are not the same.
Yep.
That's usually what the novels has been for too. Yeah, whatnot.
That's why I've been saying for so long it's not okay to change the lore when we haven't even gotten an accurate game to movie yet. And people are like, why do you want it to be just like the games? I'm like, why not just once? Why not just once?
Yeah. Like, is it the way to look at all of FNAF is basically it's Scott Cawthon as Atlas holding up every FNAF tuber's career, because if he just told a normal story, they would have nothing to talk about.
True. Well, that's why it was fun.
And
he appreciates
he appreciates those people a lot, because one of the big reasons FNAF took off, it was both people like PewDiePie and Markiplier playing it and screaming and looking like idiots, going, it's so scary. But it was also the theorists, and Scott really appreciates the theorists. He gives them cameos and he gives them interviews and all this stuff. So I think it comes from a good place, but it's like at a certain point you have to tell an actual story, and Scott has failed to do so for like over a decade. It's like, just once, Scott, just do an actual story, please.
I mean, he did. It doesn't turn out well, but he did. I got some other merchandise here also. This one, freaking Moto. Shit, can I get Moto from Go is a little cute keychain.
Cute.
But also I've got another Gummy Goo keychain. Can I get Gummy Goo? Okay, shield your eyes, dog. Shield them. I want you to cover your eyes right now. Cover your eyes. Okay. He's also got this version, which if you've seen the newest episode, you'll know why. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, you're good. You can look now. I already showed the audience.
By the way, Sonic is one of the worst people to have to avoid spoilers, because he already spoiled something and doesn't even realize it.
What? What do you mean?
He spoiled the Gummy Goo as a new look. I didn't even know he's gonna come back. You son of a bitch.
As a new look may or may not be like just a poster.
You son of a bitch.
Don't worry, it's not that big of a deal. Jeez, calm down.
That is one of the things to be mindful of when you're trying to avoid spoiling people, is by acknowledging the existence of a spoiler, itself can be a spoiler.
Yes, it can.
Like, I don't want to tell you how it ends. Well, that means that there's something going on at the end, right? Yeah. Like, I want to tell you what happens with this character. I want to spoil what happens with this character. So something happens with that character.
Oh, so that character makes to the end then. Okay, got it.
True.
You could do that to fuck with people. Like, well, I don't want to tell you what happens to Sonya in MK2. So that happens to Sonya, and it's like, no, she's one of the few characters that nothing happens to, but you
exactly.
Well, she kills somebody.
You don't know what I'm
That's
doing.
Cool,
yeah.
I mean. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't want to tell you what happens to Cole Young. What?
So here we have tissues, like freaking Gummy Goo like tissues to cry after you finish the finale. So that's pretty cute.
Did you cry? Did you cry, Sonic?
I was strong. I did not. From what I've heard, it's like in the American theaters when they watch this movie, you got people being like, I thought it was pretty good, but I'm not sure like if I was like super emotional about it. However, the front row seat of like me, there's like this like a teenager who like could not stop sobbing. So maybe I'm not the intended target audience and whatnot.
Well, Digital Circus is definitely made for adults. I don't think kids will grasp a lot of the stuff that's in it.
Well, teenagers can also watch it too, I would say.
I guess, but do teenagers really understand like, I don't know, a lot of that stuff? I guess, well, they understand it, but they can't empathize as much. Because one of the characters, for example, is about losing the love of your life, who you've been with for a while, and all that. And I'm like, you can't really grasp that as a teenager, because your longest relationship was probably 2 years, and oh my god, I loved her.
To be fair, though, Kinger is probably the only one that has, like, he's the older one, but everyone else is kind of like young adults, so they can maybe relate to their traumas and whatnot. Oh, guys, hang on a second.
Hang on.
Remember that
Virtua Fighter. What?
No, shut the fuck up. I'm not done with my topic here. We're not going to Virtua Fighter. Jeez. I'm building up to this. The whole reason I talked about Digital Circus and all this Gummy Goo merch.
This is a fighting game podcast. This is a fighting game channel.
Oh. Funny you mentioned that, because in my little secret little bag here, I may or may not have some other...
Did your brother get the stuff? Yo. Okay.
Okay, now you're locked in. Okay.
You have our permission, Sonic.
Yes, now you know why I brought this whole thing up, because when I went to go watch the Digital Circus movie, I met up with my brother. Very off-topic thing, by the way. I went to go to the movie theaters to get tickets. We were in a hurry. A guy looked at me and was like, "Are you Sonic?" So I got recognized again recently. I'm like,
hell yeah,
but we didn't have time, so I just ran past.
If that person is watching right now, legend, hero.
Thank you,
chat,
daddy.
So we've got here. What?
Go ahead.
You fucking freak.
I actually didn't hear what Dog said, but I'll find it on the replay.
Yeah, you will.
So we have here our very first one. We've got Mr. Scorpion. Okay, I gotta back that up. Mr. Scorpion here. This is also like, cute. Look at that. It's got like reflecting on the logos too.
Yeah, it's cute.
So you can see like there's like some reflections over there.
It is funny how like the color grading in the poster is more accurate to what the costume actually is compared to in the film, where they just like up the saturation on his armor to make it yellow, like piss yellow. Whereas here it's like no, it's like a dull gold.
Yeah, not too bad. I kind of like the. I mean, actually, the material is pretty nice with it. There's some reflective repair. This is like a little bit more of a special poster. I did pay a lot to get these, so like they better be like special. Then we got the goat, Jax, with like a purple
my boy
logo and stuff like that. Pretty nice there too. And finally, the moment.
Wait, no, don't say. Wait, let us guess.
Okay.
Is it a character poster or a normal poster, like one of the actual theatrical posters?
Oh, this is the character posters, right?
All right, so this can be one of the normal posters.
This is not. Yeah, the last poster I have here is a normal poster. It's not the character poster.
Is it? Is it the one with everyone's weapons?
Wait, Snake, are you doing a bit here, or are you being genuine?
I don't. It's been so long. I don't remember what the other poster was. So
I specified exactly what I'm getting here. In fact, I specified the whole reason as to why I spent so much money. If you remember,
Reptile.
That was like 5-6 weeks ago, Sonic. I don't remember.
Reptile.
Yeah, well, you're pulling a Troner dog, like forgetting about dog. You remember what this poster is, right? I wish it was Reptile.
Oh, yeah.
No way! Come on,
Go ahead,
guys!
show it, though.
Seriously?
No, I do. I remember. Yeah.
Sonic. It's
Okay,
clear in your
so
head
dog
'cause
remembers it. Okay.
You edited the episode. You had to go
had
through
the
it all again.
conversation.
We didn't. We did it once and forgot.
We had like this conversation. I had to like, boys, what should I do? This whole conversation, and this was what you guys wanted. Oh my gosh.
And I don't remember. I'm trying to make this fun for the audience. I'm trying to guess to make it entertaining.
All right then. In that case, I think it's time I revealed the whole reason, the whole build-up, literally the biggest thing that I got, like almost like a month later.
Yeah! Oh yeah!
Uncaged Fury.
Let's go.
This is the best poster they made. Of course,
Agreed.
I had to like go get this for the podcast.
Very good.
There it is. And also, they actually. That's not like some special like reflecting like on like the words. It's like individually like popping out here and whatnot. So like it's like especially well done for that part. Does it say all the actors down here? I see Todd Garner. So yeah, this is like I think these are like all the creators like all down here and stuff like that. The best poster finally has arrived. Now I'm gonna try to put it on this green screen.
Cute.
In the back rooms.
I think it's very cute. I like your posters that you got. It's cute. And I'm very glad you told us about the back rooms. I wanted to ask you a question. How much is there claustrophobic stuff? Because my girlfriend hates claustrophobia. How often does it come up in the back rooms?
Okay, because my friend actually, when we watched this movie, because we were going to watch another movie in the afternoon, and he was like, I need to go outside for an entire day now after the back rooms.
Oh.
I don't know how you will feel, but it's one of those situations where there are no windows, and you're just constantly in room after room after room.
That's fine.
So, there are some moments where the characters have to go into these very narrow places and stuff like that. It depends on the individual, is what I would say. But it's not like you're in an elevator for like the entire movie. I will say that at least.
Yeah, I think as long as like the walls aren't literally closing in and trying to crush you and stuff. Plus, between you and me, part of me just wants to tell her to suck it up. But we'll see.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, because it's a movie theater, for Pete's sake. It's not going to actually get you. It's like getting, you know. Then again, I had to leave in the middle of Human Centipede 2. My friends were watching it in like their bedroom together. We were all watching it, and because they had a TV in their bedroom, so we're all watching like the Human Centipede 2, and I had to leave. I almost fainted because I can't handle watching innocent people get tortured, and that's what happens for like most of the movie. And I was like, damn, I hate this. I'm about to faint. Which is weird because I didn't know that about myself. I didn't know that I couldn't handle watching good people specifically. I don't mind a bad guy getting what they deserve, but if it's like an innocent person being tortured, I don't like watching it. Yeah.
Have you ever passed out from that, dog?
No.
With anything else?
No.
Because I have.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my gosh. Really?
I think I have the same condition. Because I remember it happened when I was watching 28 Weeks Later, and it happened I was happening with this. One of my favourite sitcoms growing up, 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. They did a horror episode. Yeah.
It's a cute title.
Yeah, and they did a horror episode where all the main characters get fucking violently murdered.
Oh.
Like one Like one character, because they're all cursed to like die to whatever they love the most, and one character is very self-centered. So she bashes herself with a hammer and then cuts her head off with a saw. And it's like, why is this in a comedy show? This is fucking weird. I don't like it. And like, I couldn't handle it.
It's way too detailed too, it sounds. Like, that's very specific. It's not just, oh, they get stabbed. It's like way too much. That's like Terrifier levels of gore. Yeah. That's terrible.
And some people will probably go, well, you can deal with Mortal Kombat, but you can't deal with this. Live action and video games are very different.
They are.
Very different, especially if you look at especially if you look at MK11, where it looks like fucking strawberry jam.
True.
MK11's gore is not serious.
But your video will still get demonetized because it's too realistic.
And speaking of, real quick minor segue, because he brought that up, the fatalities and stuff, I introduced our boy Sonic to that hilarious channel Napper. He doesn't always hit, but he usually hits, not usually missing.
Kind of remember that?
And he brought up how... He's bringing up, I think, the fatalities and stuff, and how there was all this drama around the actual employees getting PTSD for making the fatalities as realistic and graphic as possible.
Yeah.
And what I thought was great, and I'm going to do a little impression of him real quick. What I love is he goes, by the way, who the fuck asked for that? I don't recall ever asking for the fatalities to be super lengthy and as gory as fucking possible. You just want them to look fucking cool and flashy. Like, you know, Sub-Zero pulls the head off, they have a spine attached. I don't need to see him, like, disembowel them, then choke them with the intestines, and then pull out their asshole, and then, like, rip off their head. I don't need this. He's like, when did this start? I was like, yeah, that's true, actually. Back in the day, the fatalities were way more just, it is what it is, and you don't, like, keep it going. But ever since, like, I think MKX started the trend of making them less goofy and more, like, real, and they just keep going. And now people are getting traumatized.
I actually, unfortunately, do think that's like the appeal for the casuals is like the realistic gore. Like, holy fucking shit, what the hell?
I don't know though, because we had like 25 years of that not being there. You know, like I feel like they were silly for a long time.
MK9 specifically was when it really got like, oh, that kind of feeling. And then I think NRS saw that and was like, "Whoa, I guess we're gonna have to keep this up."
I think it'd be really funny if they did make a type of fatality that's just intentionally stupid, over the top comedic. Like, you know, like an example there, Sub-Zero. He doesn't do like the head rip. He sticks his hand up the opponent's ass and rips the spine out that way. Just something just stupid, ridiculous, over the top. Even more so than MK normally, just for the sake of comedy. And it's like, why would you do this? Why?
I mean, I've always thought they should bring back Quan Chi's fatality.
World destroying. The neck pulling one?
Yeah. Because that'd be amazing.
You do that, but you don't make him get off and go, like a victorious stance. He just goes,
what the fuck?
He's ashamed of himself, like he fucked up.
Like, the most basic way to kill someone in MK other than a neck snap is like he's trying to rip the head off and he can't do it. He just stretches the neck out and he's like, oh, I'm so pathetic. And he goes back to his little dungeon and cries.
I mean, I like the idea of it being magic. Like he actually can. Like he just hits them with a little magic spell and their head goes flying back, but their neck just stretches and their head hits the ground and it's too heavy to lift. They're like, oh shit. And he just like laughs at him.
Imagine like another goofy one for Kung Lao. He keeps throwing his hat, but he keeps missing. He goes over the opponent's head every time. So he goes over, pulls the head to stretch the neck, goes back, throws it, and now he can get it.
I was about to say that you reminded me of the Peacemaker fatality, where he tries to keep shooting the butterfly, but then keeps shooting the person.
And the opponent's like, no, why?
You guys want to talk about Virtua Fighter?
Yeah, Virtua Fighter is probably the only thing I enjoyed out of Summer Games Fest that was like fighting game related, because we got like the teaser for Street Fighter 6,
fair.
But you know, whatever. The Virtua Fighter looks cool. I think other fighting games should pay attention to how they're doing the camera. Huh?
I'm not showing that in the podcast, by the way.
The Virtua Fighter?
What you said there. No, the Rebecca.
Oh, of course, that's fine. I just laugh how it's Among Us.
well, since you brought it up, we have to explain what it is. So it's a picture that's draw Rebecca from Cyberpunk in 3 steps, and it shows a bunch of Among Us stacked up. Then it's like step 1, draw them. Step 2, add color. Then the color. Step 3, finish the drawing.
Yeah,
and it's like it does kind of work.
It's a good double joke because like the shape's kind of there, but also makes fun of the owl meme. You know, do y'all know about the owl meme?
So now we've explained it, we can finally get on to Virtua Fighter.
I watched the Among Us show, by the way. I watched the Among Us show.
Virtua Fighter, a.k.a. Virtua Fighter World Tour. They just took Street Fighter 6... They stole Street Fighter 6's whole flow. Like, okay, we're going to have like...
that's the name of the game? It's not called 6?
It's called there's a name for it now. Virtual Fighter
Crossover World Tour. I thought that was just the game mode. That's the actual name of the game.
No. It's something else. I'm saying World Tour because it's just doing World Tour mode, and it has an.
It's called Virtual Fighter Crossroads. That's what it's called.
Yes,
the game.
And so they have this like an urban style soundtrack to it from the looks of it, and like it's a guy walking through the streets and they're doing this whole. It looks like Sleeping Dogs to some degree, and it's like, is this even going to play like Virtua Fighter? Is this the action spin-off they always wanted to do before they turned it into Shenmue? What is this? And it's like this is what they're doing.
There's a development log, and they talk about like how here's the story mode, which you're gonna beat up characters, freaking Shifu style, and here's the one-on-one versus mode, and it just does look like Tekken, basically, like a 3D fighting game and stuff like that. So they're doing both.
Did you just accuse Virtua Fighter of looking like Tekken? You filthy fucking casual.
I'm trying to appeal to the casuals, okay?
Sonic. It's very ambitious that they're having a fighting game with a beat 'em up mode.
Except when they
hate to bring it to you, Sonic, but
that looks good. How about that? Hot take. That actually looks like cinematic in a story mode, not just like a mode.
Yeah.
Not just like a regular mode in the game. One segment in Tekken 8.
MK Armageddon did
I love
this.
how I didn't even get to finish my thoughts because we got interrupted and then we just kept going. So I wanted to say, by the way, that I like how in the gameplay of Virtual Fighter, that the main fighting game elements, because yes, there is a World Tour mode. That's whatever. I'll take it or leave it. I like how the main gameplay. They use a lot of camera movement, and I wish more fighting games, specifically you, NetherRealm, would do this, because Street Fighter 6 is already doing it a lot, especially with Alex and some of the newer characters. The camera just keeps doing fun shit, and it makes what you do feel even more impressive. Whereas Mortal Kombat's always had the problem of the camera being very fucking static for most of the moves, and it takes away a lot of the appeal of how cool the moves would look. You know what I mean? If the camera got in there and just actually showed it. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. I also like how in Virtual Fighter 6 you can do damage to the body parts if you attack them repeatedly, and I'm not sure what that does to the gameplay as of yet, but we've seen it a lot, where you hit them in the same spot repeatedly and like a little x-ray kind of happens and it's implied, you've injured this area of the person, and I'm curious to see what that means.
When I was watching that trailer, I was like, this cinematically looks really good, actually. I'm like, this actually feels like a story mode that has like a lot of budget into it, like a lot of like...
And I can tell you why. It's because by the same studio that does the Yakuza games.
Really?
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know that. That's really good.
Because they also did the
they
did the remake of 5 that was in the Dragon engine.
Mm-hmm.
So like the current version of Virtua Fighter 5 is the version they did, and so like they are the ones taking over, which is fitting because again, Virtua Fighter was supposed to have a spin-off game that evolved into Shenmue that. People view Yakuza as like a spiritual successor to, and so then Yakuza comes back and saves Virtua Fighter.
Hell yeah.
So the question is, will we get a Yakuza guest character this time?
It makes sense. Maybe.
The world will never know.
Well, I mean, we'll find out eventually.
The thing is, it could do a kind of funny thing and have it that Ichiban, because he's a big Dragon Quest fan, and so that's why all the weird RPG shit shows up. He's just imagining, I'm fighting this guy. Well, I imagine him as like some kind of magic-based class. So he's got magic powers, and so have I. I'm a warrior class, and so imagine they could put Ichiban in, and it's like this isn't real Virtua Fighter when you're playing as Ichiban. He's just imagining, this dude just looks like Akira Yuki. So I'm going to fight this guy, and he's fighting Akira Yuki, but it's not. You've just got CTE from all the fights, dude. This isn't real. Please get help.
Oh, no.
Imagination.
Yeah, actually, that's Ichiban's superpower.
Yes. Just like Baki. Like what we talked about earlier on. But what's it called? The cinematics, like, definitely. I do feel like this story mode, almost like while I was watching it, I was like, is this a fighting game? It's just like, this just feels way too good in a fighting game. Sure. And then it's like, I'm actually kind of worried about the versus mode if the story mode looks this good and whatnot. So pretty excited to see where they go with that. And then they also revealed a long-awaited beloved character. Is that yeah?
Oh, they did, huh?
At the end of the trailer.
Oh yeah, yes.
What do you mean you don't know who that was?
Okay, so at the end of it, it's like the main guy. Yeah. The main guy's family's getting attacked by some thugs. It's very Sleeping Dogs in its style, and then this cool older Chinese lady. What I said Japanese? The cool older Chinese lady jumps in, starts kicking ass, and they call her a certain name. But then at the end of it, one of the characters goes, "Who's Pai Chan?"
Yeah.
And it's like, Oh yeah, so that is an older Pai-chan. This is like
They
20
straight up
years later.
confirmed it.
They have committed.
Yeah.
They have committed to some of these women get to be older.
Which makes sense because even the other character who looks like Sarah is like not Sarah. It's Stella. Terrible name,
That's
by the
a new
way.
character, yeah.
Terrible name. Anyway.
Is it? What's wrong with the name Stella?
I know. What's wrong with that?
Sorry, I shouldn't say that. We know someone personally in our lives who's a bitch, and her name's Stella. Anyway.
Okay.
My bad. It's just getting personal. I will say Stella's face in the game looks kind of off. Does anyone else get like a weird Uncanny Valley vibe with her? Her face just looked kind of off to me.
I wonder if it could potentially, because these people this studio does try to go for a realistic style, so it's one of those where they don't do anime style Japanese people, they actually Japanese people, so I wonder if they might be limited in their ability to get white people.
Well, because first it looked good in the first Virtua Fighter 6 trailer. It looked a lot better when she just fights Akira, and I'm like, oh, looks like a real person. But now in like the new World Tour, it's like they tried too much to like, they've like Botoxed her, so she looks all like tight and weird in the face, I feel like. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like the original looked better.
I just saw this one tweet where it's like, Virtua Fighter did what Tekken would never dare to do. Actually matured their women.
Yeah, Tekken would never. Tekken would never.
Oh, no.
Tekken would never.
I mean, they don't seem to
Ew! Oh, no way, dude.
they're not doing it with all of them, because evidently Sarah's been replaced by Stella.
Well, that is replaced at least. It's another character,
So
at
here-
least. I mean, okay, they did that with Kunimitsu, right?
Yeah, Tekken did that a bunch too. What I'm saying is, like, she might show up, but they're not doing it with all of them. Not all the women are going to come back. Either Virtua Fighter is one of those series where they would bring everyone back in most entries. I think the only person they ever dropped before was the sumo wrestler, because he was broken in some way, so they dropped him for a couple of games. Whereas like everyone else would come back. So this is new territory. But it seems that some characters will be dropped. So not all the women are going to come back aged and mature like fine wine, but some of them will, which is better than most fighting games. Like finally, the fighting games are catching up to Mortal Kombat X.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But see, Mortal Kombat has a loophole where a lot of their women are like not from Earth, so they age extremely slow, which means Katana, Jade, and Melina get to look hot forever. Same with Tanya, and yeah.
Sindel.
Sindel.
Whatnot.
Yeah. Only Sonya's gonna. That should be a meme actually, where it's like Mortal Kombat 16 and like everyone else looks the same and they're just like doing little cute poses, and Sonya's like the little walker, and she's like, God damn it, because she's human.
It's gonna be like the Madame Bo pose.
Are there literally just 4 playable women from Earthrealm? Sonya, Kira, Cassie, and Jackie? Or am I missing someone?
Sonya, Kira, Cassie, Jackie.
I
I mean, unless you want to count Frost. Frost is Earthrealm technically.
Frost,
mean, yeah, you know, I mean, that's technically
Yes.
good. That she's.
So that's. I think it's just the
Harumi's not
5.
playable yet, unfortunately.
Although I have always kind of wished.
Nor is Madame Bo, sadly.
Cyrax and Sector.
Sure, that's true.
Oh, they don't count.
They don't count. You're right. They're not real.
Their existence doesn't count. We don't acknowledge it.
If NetherRealm does go back on that in the next game, it's going to be so funny to look back on MK1 and be like, remember how in that one game they made Sector and Cyrax women and thought it would stick? And now it's like a time capsule. We can go back to this one game where they're women, and it's just the one game.
That's so funny that happened. But because of that, now Bihan and Sector are pairing, and they're gay. Because of that, by the way, because they've made it like, you know.
It would be more interesting.
I love the meme so much where it's like just them together in MK9, and it's like, who would have thought seeing this and they go, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, and when they were standing together at MK9, it's like, so they were fucking? By the way, check out my setup here. Ta-da! All the posters here, except for the Backrooms one. By the way, do you like my dinosaur outfit?
Cool. It would be cool if it was a fighting game.
Snake today. You know,
It'd be cool if it was a fighting game where you could play as a dinosaur, like a big, massive dinosaur that like towers over.
Oh, jeez.
Towers.
Wouldn't that be cool if that was a thing,
what if they did
Sonic?
one of those? Like, what would you call that?
Indeed,
What would you call that kind of game?
Yeah,
what would
Sonic,
you call
what'd
it?
you call that? Gojira.
Destroy
Oh,
all
monsters.
monsters.
Had to
That's such a good
explain.
name. They should make that game. They should make that
Remastered.
game.
I had to explain that to my girlfriend. I was like, yeah, this game's been around like the early 2000s, and they're bringing it back, and I'm fucking stoked.
This is one of those remasters that does update the graphics. Clearly, this is not how it looks originally. Back on the PS2, and it says there's extra content being added. So I'm not too familiar with these games. I know there was a trilogy, so I don't know if this is like the third one or if it's the first one or what. But it says new extra content, then puts a big focus on Mechagodzilla, like the original Showa era version. So I'm thinking, was he just not in those games? Did they use a different Mechagodzilla? Why are they
I see him in the
on
poster here. I mean, in the original Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, I see Godzilla fighting him, the Mecha Godzilla, on the poster. Dog, did you play these back in the day?
Yes, a little bit at my friend's house. Yeah, it was fun.
Then you should know what Snake just said.
Oh, well, I don't know. I only played at my friend's house, so I really don't know all the characters. Yeah. I'm guessing not because of how they revealed it in the trailer, like it's a big deal. But also, how could you make a game like that without Mechagodzilla?
Yeah, unless they used a different Mechagodzilla, because there's different ones in different eras.
He was in the original too?
I think. Yeah. It's more like, check it out, remastered Mechagodzilla here, woo, in the trailer. I think that's what.
And it's not the weird, creepy new version that's all skinny from the Godzilla Kong movie that I fucking can't stand. I was like, really? You took the entire gimmick, which is like, what if Godzilla was wearing armor? I know it's not actually what Mechagodzilla is, but that's like the idea of like why it's so big and bulky. And you made it more lean. Like it's a giant metal monster. Why is it lean? Whatever.
To be fair, he has like, what, 10 different designs? Like if you look up like all these, just type Mechagodzilla, you will get like many.
I see. Yes, so looking at the wiki, they did have Mechagodzilla in the original, but it was the Heisei era, the more like the somewhat slimmed down, like more smooth, rounded version. This is the original evil alien version.
Cool.
Oh, it's a different. Okay, that's pretty cool.
And they had the third iteration of Mechagodzilla, so this was the one they didn't have in that original version.
Nice.
Gotcha. So that's why it's special. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't really beat the original.
Very cool.
The original's so fucking cool. Yeah.
I think they're all cool in their own ways. I feel like it's weird that they never did Mechagodzilla versus Mechagodzilla, where you have like the idea of the evil alien robot versus the Mechagodzilla built around like the corpse of the dead original Godzilla.
Well, that's because you see, like when Japan did it, it was like pro wrestling where they wanted to have every character fight every character if they're famous enough. Whereas dumb Americans are like, if we're not going to make like $2 billion off this, I'm not going to make it. So we don't get to see a lot of that fun stuff. Yeah. That's a great idea.
It's interesting that they picked this one because this one has such a small roster, but I guess that's why they're adding more characters. I guarantee we're going to get at least one legendary character by Legendary Godzilla. Mm-hmm. But like the roster is just 90s Godzilla, 2000s Godzilla, Anguirus, Destroyer, Gigan, King Ghidorah, 2 Mecha Godzillas, Mecha King Ghidorah, Megalon, Rodan, and Orga. Like, they didn't even have Mothra.
Hell yeah, I saw that in the gameplay. Yeah,
wow.
You can't not have Mothra.
Did you say
cute.
2 Godzillas?
Yeah, they have the one from the 90s and the one from the 2000s.
Really, Zilla? Like legit Zilla?
No, Godzilla. It's.
Well, you said 2000s, so I thought you meant like Zilla from the American.
Unfortunately, no. I think the
DLC right now. DLC Zilla. You gotta put him in.
Yeah,
because he's so stupid. This game was so much fun because you're just like playing. It's like a little kid playing with Legos and you're just knocking shit over. But it's a fighting game. It was so much fun. And because I had a kid brain, like you upscaled in your head to look way more badass than the actual gameplay looks. So when I throw my buddy into a building and the whole thing would crumble, to me it looked like a Michael Bay movie because I'm a dumb kid and I'm like, oh. So now we can relive that with the new one, the remaster, which is awesome. Look at him. I see.
So these are the 2 different Zillas, basically. Cool.
By the way, I recently learned, like, maybe last year, I always thought that the reason he was called Gojira and Godzilla was just, like, a pronunciation thing. Then I learned, like, no, his original name is actually, like, a mix of 2 words to describe how Godzilla looks. Yeah. It's, like, ape.
Gorilla and whale.
Yeah, gorilla whale. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not know about that.
Gojira.
Which is one of those really funny things when you have the Western-made media, and they're like, okay, well, we're going to have a Japanese character because we have to. And then that person's going to say Gojira, and they never explain why there's a distinction. Like the Americans are going to say Godzilla, but there's like Dr. Serizawa over here is going to say Gojira. Like, why are we not just following his lead? Why are we calling it Godzilla?
Yeah. But the more you understand that, the more Godzilla's face makes sense, because he has like that gorilla kind of looking face a little bit, but he swims like a whale and all that stuff. Bit. He wasn't like just a lizard guy. He had like a bit of a more creative spin on it, which is cool. Also, why he's thick as fuck. If anybody ever wondered why he's so thick and with the big thighs and shit, it's because whale gorilla. The original Godzilla is so cute.
Godzilla kind of bad though. Is that Frost?
Oh, okay. So Mothra can be summoned through the purple Mothra Earthstrike.
There we go.
Through the purple Mothra Earthstrike power up.
Say that 5 times fast.
Friendly AC-130 inbound.
This game sounds really fun.
Hedorah is in the game as well, and so is, I think, an original creature called Vortak.
Oh, so it has an original character in this game. Cool.
Yeah, I'm curious why they picked this one though. Like, is this just the more beloved one? Because this was the first of the trilogy. Now the third one, they had so many more characters. So I'm wondering why they didn't just start with one of those. I guess it's cheaper because it's less characters.
Maybe you gotta ask like the Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee community, like why this one picked over the others.
Yeah.
Maybe this game has a better controls and like the gameplay compared. Maybe the roster is bigger, but the game actually sucks more.
It's like the Smash Bros. Conundrum. Like, why don't they just adapt the newest one? It's like, because the original's badass, okay?
Okay, so apparently, at least according to the wiki, it's since been revealed that Showa Mechagodzilla is replacing Heisei Mechagodzilla. So like the one that's not as rough design, the second iteration, he's been replaced by this other one.
Oh.
At the end of the trailer,
So-
that one.
Yeah, so it's not a separate additional character; it's a replacement skin,
Oh.
which is way less
Interesting.
cool. Fuck this game.
Yeah, boycott.
They removed my ghost.
Boycott.
Went from
my
loving it to
ghost.
just boycotting it. Yeah.
Not my Melee.
Fuck this
not my
game.
remaster.
The question is now: is he going to just take the other one's moveset, or is he going to take his own moveset from later in the series?
It's like, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the way you actually do this when you remake an old game and you want to add some more stuff is the way Dynasty Warriors Complete Edition Remastered is doing it, where it has all the characters, updated gameplay, and they're even adding another character to the game. They're putting the character from Dynasty Warriors Origins into the game, alongside all the original characters, some new story campaigns. That's the way you do it. Add on to it. Don't just replace shit. That's stupid. And that's why Dynasty Warriors Complete Edition Remastered looks so fucking good.
Yeah.
Nice.
But Snake is definitely not biased towards Dynasty Warriors.
No, absolutely.
I have not been for a while because I did not like Origins and I hated 9. So I've been off the fanboy train for a while, but I'm looking at this going, yo, this looks fucking sick. And I don't even have attachment to Dynasty Warriors 3. I didn't play much of 3, but I'm like, this looks great. I want it. I want it hooked directly into my veins.
I want it all. I want it now. Bam.
Indeed. I'm actually kind of impressed. Oh, sorry, keep going.
But no, you go. Go on.
No, you go. You go.
I was going to change the subject, so if you
I was
wanna,
going to
like,
as well.
anything
I was going to say, because Dynasty Warriors 3, Dynasty Warriors 3 lets you play as Guan Yu, who was deified as a god of war. And speaking of god of war...
Are we going to talk about that? Are we going to talk about God of Laundry? I'm excited.
I would say be careful. Dog.
I'm loving the memes. I'm sorry. And I will say, before anyone gets mad at me, I was giving the game a big chance. I was like, this gameplay looks fun. The writing is shit, but the gameplay looks fun.
Dog, my joke, dog, was very similar to yours, but it's a bit more clever. It's God of House Chores.
Have you seen the AI of like her doing like gameplay? And he's like, woman, make my sandwich. And it has like actual meters on screen. And she's massaging his back and he's like, harder.
I did see the AI.
It's so good. She's carrying the firewood while pregnant. Woman, the firewood. And he's yelling at her. I'm like, why? She's preggers. Why are you yelling at her?
I have like no exposure to God of War Ragnarok, so apparently this was already the case there. I had no idea that they cast Karen Page's actress from Daredevil as Kratos.
No,
I didn't notice either because it doesn't look like her in Ragnarok really. But then in this one, it's 1-to-1. You're like, oh shit. Yeah,
it is like because I think she doesn't have that many scenes in the original game either, right? So that's why when like
I mean, she looks a bit
she's
chunkier
dead
too in Ragnarok. Like she looks
appearance.
buffer.
well, she has a flashback in Ragnarok. Like she actually
Yeah.
literally you see her like in the like a model of her.
Yeah, a lot. She shows up a lot in Ragnarok actually, but she not a lot, but she gets a few scenes.
But it's just really funny because like people made memes about how you go back to that first game and Kratos is like talking to his son very sincerely, like having like reminiscing about his dead wife and his son's mother. Meanwhile, at the exact same time, she's doing fucking Devil May Cry air combos.
Air combos,
That's the
cinematics and shit.
Yeah. So do you want to hear something crazy real quick? Y'all saw the gameplay, I'm guessing, right?
I did. I actually did watch 20
A lot of people were trying to guess where the heck the Jello cube and the sword are from.
Yeah.
Do you know what it actually is
Jack
supposed to be?
Quaid, are
Apparently, do you know what it actually apparently is?
Oh, wait, Huey.
Go on.
Do you want to just take a guess? It's like a butchered rendition of an actual historical, famous, like mythological thing. Yeah.
I literally
The cube,
cannot
I think I
possibly
have
guess.
heard though, but the sword, I don't know. The sword is people are still theorizing.
Is it Huey from The Boys? He's a phenomenal
Yes,
voice
it is,
actor. He
it
did a
is.
pretty damn good job. The lines are dialogue that he has to read, but he's really good. I was like, damn, he's a good voice actor.
Have you seen the image of him doing the mocap?
Oh, For what?
Yes.
He's basically stood there in like a picture frame, just holding it around himself. This like square, like a hula hoop, just holding that to represent, yes, he is a gelatinous cube, and he's just. I guess so they have somewhere to look while they're doing the motion capture.
I see. Yeah.
But he was on set doing the motion capture as a gelatinous fucking cube.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Really
so apparently, from what one guy guessed, and I think he's right, is the sad part. That's Excalibur. That's the sword in the stone. It's just Jello.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. Snake's going to check out for sure because he's a big fan of, our boy and our girl.
First of all, dog, I have to correct you. Excalibur's not the sword in the stone. That was Caliburn. That's a different thing.
Oh.
Caliburn was the sword in the stone. Excalibur was given to him by the Lady of the Lake.
My bad.
It has to be returned when
Caliburn.
he died.
My bad.
Learn the fucking law, dog, you fucking dumb fuck.
Listen, my main
Even
exposure...
Sonic the Hedgehog got this kind of right. Idiot.
Damn, shit, dude.
Moron.
But still, that's what it's supposed to be, it seems like. But why is that in the afterlife? It's a fucking stone. And it's a sword. Why are those in the afterlife? What is this stupid alien cat frog thing that for some reason is our friend out of nowhere? Anyway.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It dies after, like, if I'm...
It did
right?
die? I
It
didn't see
dies
it.
immediately.
I didn't notice it
Well,
die.
there was one of its species died, but...
Oh, I thought it died. Okay, I thought it was the same one.
Nah, they wouldn't kill off this
it
mascot
die.
character they've just created.
Well, they killed
for
off
mass appeal.
a creature, so I feel like that was
Yeah,
really,
but they can have one to keep
kinda
to go around with you the whole game and like unlock doors for you.
I will say.
But the idea is like what we're in like the limbo of the gods.
Yeah, there's like it's like the waiting room.
Apparently.
It's the everywhere. But I think they're meant to move on, and it's broken for some reason.
But like this feels just so creatively stifling for the future of the franchise because like any god who shows up here, if Kratos moves on to that mythology, he can't fight them because they're already dead.
I guess so. See, my issue too is not just that, but also, yeah. No, let's go with Snake's thing for a bit. Yeah, it's such a weird, and also, so Snake's right. It ruins the lore of future games. You're kind of like, you're cutting yourself off. You're approaching a dead end way sooner than you should be narrative wise. Also, it's a very lazy way of shoving in a bunch of member berries or just a bunch of things people know. Like, oh, do you know this character? Do you know this character? And there's not going to be any cohesion, which is like dumb. Like what I liked about God of War is that it was Greek and now it's Nordic. I don't want you to shove in like a bunch of stuff together. That's not fun. Even with the Kratos new games, they kept it almost all Nordic except for Kratos himself. You didn't see like anyone else really show up. So, yeah.
Other than like a vision of...
Yeah, that's in his head, though. He's just crazy.
Here's another thing. That's
This
like,
is crazy.
so
I would be too.
You can just tell there's going to be at least a couple of boss fights against gods who you've already killed in past games.
Oh, and they hate you because you're man.
You think they're going to do that? Ooh, wait, that's
why else would you go to the afterlife of the gods? But you look at that and you think, so why isn't it Kratos doing this? Why would you bring back enemies of Kratos for his wife to deal with?
Unless only certain gods go there, because we've seen that Hades is a real place. We've seen that Hell is a real place, like Helheim. So what is this other place? If it's like heaven, then why are these assholes there?
Well, I assume it's
definitely
just
not heaven then.
I assume it's a place for gods and godly creatures, and those who aren't, who are just mortals, just go to these afterlives governed by them.
I guess so, but Kratos goes to hell whenever he dies.
Yeah, that is a bit because he's a demigod, so like maybe that's it. But also, I do get the sense this game is going to be somewhat inconsistent with the lore.
Oh, gee, imagine that! Imagine like this new spinoff shitting on the lore. Yeah,
I fully expect at some point we're going to have an encounter and gain a new ally in Kratos' first wife.
Oh.
Because if we're playing as Kratos' second dead wife in the afterlife, why would they pass up the chance to have her meet the first wife and maybe his first kid, and then
theoretically they
somehow
shouldn't be there
work
though,
together
because they're not gods. But
they shouldn't.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be anywhere near each other. But I can almost guarantee they will.
The sword shouldn't be there either, though. And like
I should ask Dog about this. So, how much member berries do they do in the new God of War games, referencing the old stuff?
I mean, all I can think of off the top of my head is the Blade of Chaos. You have, like you said, Athena shows up in a vision. Zeus shows up briefly in Hell because Kratos is hallucinating again, I think. Just like his voice and like a little silhouette of him. And that's it, I think. That's all I can think of.
And then also him confronting himself in the past version.
That's
right?
just DLC, but yeah.
But these are basically just... It's not just, a member berry. It's they're doing something to progress his character with them. Like it's significant when he goes back to his home and like pulls up the floorboards, gets the Blades of Chaos back out. It's like he's bringing this old stuff back, the old killer. It's like when Raiden goes becomes Jack the Ripper in Revengeance. It's like it's significant for his character development, and the same with the hallucinations. So that's, I would say that's fine, but with this game, I'm like, do we trust them to not fuck it up? Hopefully it'll be good.
Especially learning who the writer is, I don't trust them at all. But
why? Who is the writer?
It's like Alana Pierce or something. I don't know. Or
isn't she like not even working on it anymore?
Yeah,
like,
but she said she wrote it when she could be lying, to be fair. Some people think she's just like exaggerating, which is the best case scenario.
People have caught her lying, which is what people are saying.
Oh,
what is this?
Let me make one joke first, though, before we go into this little rabbit hole. We're bringing up member berries and like villains from Kratos' past that will confront like, you know, his wife Laufey. If they're gonna do that, here's what I want. Okay, you gotta give us a full boss fight of the woman that Kratos made hold up the gate and then she got crushed. I want her to come back as like a super vengeful spirit. Like, like got Poseidon powers and shit.
Wait, is it Laufey or Laufey? How do you pronounce it?
It's Faye, because like her name is Faye, so it's Laufey.
Okay.
I thought it was Laufey when I
is
first
the singer,
saw it.
right? Right. That's like a different person.
Because you have to remember, Atreus, you find out at the end of God of War 2016, is Loki.
Yeah. Which is weird
so,
because...
if you look at, say, Loki is like Loki Laufeyson.
Gotcha.
So,
Laufeyson, I see.
Or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, because it's not a name that I hear a lot, especially since like the most popular version of Loki is the one in the MCU, and they don't really use his birth name. They just call him Loki.
Yes.
Yeah. I need to send this, by the way, just because...
Uh-oh, here it is.
It's funny.
But why?
Why would you do that? Oh... Let's see here. Fuck, I got to raise my son, bro. This sucks.
I just like the Jack Quinn cube in the bottom left.
Oh. See, the memes are why I like this game already, because I'm getting so many good golden memes out of it.
I've also seen this meme where it's like when the cube is helping you fight, and it's like, yeah, whoop his ass, Frank, when he's fighting the other, like the Mongolian God of War.
The only really bad thing is that the writing feels like that new Odyssey movie coming out, where they like modernized it, and it's like doesn't make sense.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the writing reminds you of Focus M.
What's that?
What the fuck is Focus M?
No way! No fucking way! Neither of you know about this. No, you know what? No, we are watching this right now.
Yeah, whoop his ad. I love this meme of
the Mario
like
thing.
Okay, Snake Nose.
Right.
Snake Nose. Okay, dog.
Okay.
Dog, you need to take your time and watch this right in front of us right now.
I'm sure he's
Press
seen
play.
it. It's just when you call it Focus M.
Focus M.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh. M.
Focus M.
I hate this so much. I'm so angry. But it's like so on the nose
so
and accurate.
accurate.
It's so correct.
It's like, this is the best slander you can make for modern gaming. It's just like, why does this have Focus M vibes?
Well, it's not slander if it's true.
Oh, there's another like memes that are happening with just like, there's the one I do like where it's like, they're like mourning their mom and it's like, goodbye mom, I'll be seeing you later. It's like, I wonder if she's like, she's in peace right now. And it cuts to her.
Yeah, your mother is at peace right now. Cut to doing sick air combos and shit.
I think I saw a meme similar to, you know, the Leon and Grace stuff where Leon's just like no, and Grace like ah. It's like it's the other way around. Like it's Kratos being like having a fun old time with his son, and then she's there like getting wrecked and
shit.
Again, I want everyone to know, because everyone thinks that I'm like the really negative Nancy. I am actually probably gonna like play this game if it looks like it's fun to play. The only real issue is the writing. Yeah, it's just the writing. That's really all it is. It feels like they're trying to modernize it, which is weird, because even like the super edgy God of War games from like decades past still spoke like they were an old-timey like civilization. They weren't like, follow me to this location. Oh, what, slay? Like, you know, don't do that.
Do they use the word slay in the new God of War?
No, but there is a really cringe line that... let me see if I can like repeat it verbatim that happens in Laufey. I didn't even catch this the first time, because I was probably half there, because I was already kind of like, what the fuck is happening? It's when the cube is talking Faye through how to use her powers in this dead world. He goes, maybe you just need to accept where you are. You're dead. And she goes, but what if I need to be somewhere else? And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm 14 and this is deep! Sorry.
Which is like, because what's it called? It's played, because the actress is played, who plays this is like the, I forgot what the actress is called, but Kate from like Daredevil. So there is also someone saying like, oh, Karen, my bad. Karen Page from Daredevil.
Yeah.
Deborah Ann. So basically, it's like people are also saying it's like this is also like the Daredevil subplot. Matt and like Foggy doing like lawyer stuff. It's like, but how do we defend our like client and stuff like that? And average Karen subplot.
Like being attacked by assassins and shit. Yeah, trying to not die.
Average Karen subplot.
The funny thing is, in the comics, I forget if the show did it as well. In the comics, Karen does get addicted to drugs at one point. And that eventually like leads to her eventual death. But like, she gets it on drugs, and it's like imagine that she's like coked up or whatever, and she's just hallucinating all this shit. She's like, Jack Quaid is a gelatinous cube. What are you doing here? I need to get back to Daredevil.
I have to return to zero. What's going on here? Yeah. And
it turns out it's all like a weird plot by Butcher to manipulate her into killing all the supes like Daredevil. It's like a really avant-garde crossover between the boys and Daredevil Netflix.
It's all one dramatic plot to rewrite the boys finale to not be shit. It all leads back to this.
Are we really doing another Stranger Things now? Are we gonna gaslight ourselves? Do we need it? The secret episode 9, guys. Wow.
You see, guys, VOD actually made him weaker. It's not V1 made him weaker. It's not power scaling. guys.
Actually, I would not be surprised if someone makes that video eventually. I would not be surprised. Anyways, so so we both, Snake and I both were like trying to like change the topic, like when we were talking about Godzilla. Snake brought it to God of War. I'm gonna bring it to, we almost talked about every new fighting game news that happened, except for the 2 new characters in 2XKO recently.
Who gives a fuck?
I do. I'll talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I think Dog and I would give a fuck.
Yeah.
You care so much you've not even started talking about it.
Yeah,
Talk about it.
Well, so the chick with the big sword, she got the big ass sword, and she has a devil trigger, so that looks fun.
Chick with a big sword?
Yeah. She's got a big sword that turns into a gun, and she has a devil trigger, and she does seem like a fun character. Actually, another guy looks cool too, the Grim Reaper dude with the long chain and sickle, although I thought... My only worry was, isn't he very similar gameplay-wise to the character we just got? Because she has the same weapon.
You mean Blitzcrank?
No, the other chick. The ninja lady. She has like the sickle chain.
Akali?
Yeah, it's the same like weapon.
Akali, well, Thresh is literally like a gigantic chain. Like that's more of his gimmick. Whereas she has like 2 smaller, like kind of like Scorpion-ish. You know, like I forgot what the weapon's called. I would say.
Snake, I don't want to look at your lolly collection anymore. Get it off my screen.
She's not a lolly.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
It is lolly. It's the lolly style at least, which is a great segue into Stellar Blade 2. Just kidding.
No, we're not done with 2XKO. If you want to talk about that, we can talk about that later.
I mean, so I want to get good at 2XKO. I just fell off like really hard because I was going to record I made a full video, a guide kind of for the new character, Aki. Is that her name? Ashri?
Akali.
And I knew it wasn't Aki.
Aki's from Chainsaw Man.
From Streets.
Oh, Aki's from Street Fighter.
From Streets.
Yes.
So Akali
exactly.
was fun. I was playing her doing the combo trials and stuff. Didn't realize for some reason when I recorded, despite already having this mic plugged in, when I plugged in my controller, because the PS5 has a fucking mic built into it, my audio capture stuff switched to that, and I recorded from my shitty... And I was just done. I was like, well, I'm done.
No!
I'm burned out. She looks very weird in this GIF, by the way.
Unfortunately.
Oh, it's her teeth. I thought for a second she had frosted lips in this GIF. The character, I was like, did they give her frosted lips? That looks terrible. They're like, oh, it's her teeth.
That was like her first cinematic, though, so, you know, it's early Senna. So as a League of Legends player, I will say, like, it's really cool to see them adapt Senna, considering in the League of Legends game, she was a support. But she also had that big-ass gun, and, like, she's doing cool-ass shit. In the game, it's like you said, it's like a big-ass sword, but, like, I don't remember her using it as a melee weapon that much, so they lean in a lot more towards that. And also, you know her, like, spirit form that you saw, like a different stance she has? In the game, it's straight up just one ability that lets her become, like, untargetable. That's it. That's all it does, and it's straight up a new fucking moveset in the fighting game.
Cool, I
really
like this.
Cool shit. I think
love
in
it.
terms of adapting it. Thresh, in my opinion, there's about like 10 characters I would really want in this game, and like Thresh was like one of them. So when I saw Thresh, I'm like, bro, I gotta probably pick up 2XKO again. Like this guy looks super sick. And also, just you saw his trailer, right, for Thresh?
Yeah.
I thought they adapted him from League of Legends to the fighting game very creatively, because like in the game, he's basically kind of like the opposite of Get Over Here, where it's like you can hook somebody and then you can, instead of Get Over Here, it's I'm going over there, like that kind of a moveset. So that's why he kind of has that like hooking around and shit, like for his moves and whatnot. He's also a support in League of Legends, believe it or not. Like his despite looking like that.
Yeah, I like
one of
that.
his gimmicks in the game is that he has a lantern. And he can throw the lantern ahead or throw it around his teammates, and everybody gets a shield. But the biggest gimmick for the lantern is he can throw the lantern like anywhere around him. If you, the ally, click on the lantern, you will get taken to wherever Thresh is. So the combo is you hook your enemy, you go towards him, you throw the lantern in the back, your ally clicks it, you both go towards the enemy and like fucking kill them.
Oh, cool.
And in the fighting game, did you notice what the lamp can do?
Pull everyone together, right?
Well, also the lamp is you can like throw the lamp out, and then when you tag your partner, they come out from the lamp.
Oh, cute. Like an overhead. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I thought that was a really cute gimmick. Also, did you see his level 1 or level 2? I forgot which one, where he kind of puts you in like the, what do you call the 5-side shapes?
A pentagon?
5-sided shape. Yeah. You know he has like the pentagon, and he's like like that move where like they get like bounced around in there.
Sure. Yeah.
That's his ultimate in League of Legends.
Yeah.
Like almost the exact same thing. He puts out the barriers, and if you touch, you get bounced back, so you kind of can't escape them. So they adapted that into like his like fighting game. I thought that's a really cool like way to do it. So yeah, big fan of what they're doing with Thresh.
I need to watch this trailer again, I guess. I don't recall half of what you're saying. Maybe I just saw the teaser and not the actual...
Let me see if I can timestamp it. Just
Okay, let's see here.
Hey, you got it?
He's got a giant scythe with a chain attached, because, you know, Grim Reaper shit. Yeah.
Yes.
This is who I wanted to insta-main, because I was like, yeah, big dumb button, big dumb weapon. I don't got to learn how to get in on the opponent. I'm just going to throw my big dumb weapon at the enemy.
He's already super sick looking in League of Legends, so I'm like, if you put him in 2XKO, I'll probably main him. And I'm like, yep, I might go back to this game just to play this character.
Oh, he can
and he came
teleport
out of nowhere, too.
Yeah.
They announced Senna like months ago, and now it's like Senna's coming out on June 9th with Thresh.
Oh, they are at the same time. Cool. I wasn't sure.
What?
Yeah.
What? Like, just like, whoa.
It's also kind of a disrespectful thing to her, because she just had her moment and all this build-up, and then here comes Thresh just beating her ass in the new trailer.
They do work together, though, so he's like, want to make a deal? And Senna's like, sure, if I get to shoot you after this match.
Gotcha. I like how you can summon them out of the lamp, because that's way easier than the tag system, like the handshake tag, which I'm not very good at, because I'll double press by accident, and I'm like, fuck! All I wanted to do was make sure that I did my assist, and I tagged myself, like I switched them in, damn it.
By the way, it's like 34 seconds. That's when he uses that move where he summons the Pentagon.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's 1-for-1 League of Legends. So I think it's really cool they adapted that, like how in the way. So it's very cool.
My only gripe is that the woman is not thick enough, but that's okay.
Okay.
I want bigger childbearing hips.
Did you want to bring up Stellar Blade too?
No, I was just teasing.
Oh, okay.
Because pretty much, like, there's two things that are happening with Stellar Blade right now. The sequel, it's either, oh, I'm a Stellar Blade fan, I'm excited for a sequel, and it's the, oh my god, this character has a child's face, and there's a whole discussion around that, or how she looks too young, and yeah.
And the other discussion is they use AI.
Oh, I mean,
like for you can straight up see like wrong Chinese words on the
Oh.
cityscapes and like
Oh.
That is AI, like how it's like designed and stuff.
No, that's not AI, Sonic. That's because
AI.
people are just stupid in the future. The brain rot has taken over. The
Oh.
Skibidi toilet wars
Okay,
led to everyone
thank
being
goodness.
stupid.
In the future? What do you mean in the future? People are stupid in the
Stellar
future?
Blade.
Way in the future.
No,
So they're
people
even
stupid
dumber.
now.
They can't even spell words. Although, to be fair, you're right. Gen Z apparently, no, Gen A. Gen Alpha, a lot of them are not even literate, apparently. Like, they're graduating not able to read and write. So, that's unfortunate.
Everybody's becoming XQC.
He can read, he just talks dumb.
I meant talking wise is what I'm saying.
You meant Kai Cenat. He's the one who can't read. But he's trying.
Well, I was talking about the way XQC talks.
Are you not thinking of Rakai? Isn't he the one who couldn't read?
He's worse. Rakai can't read at all. Kai could read, but he was like trying to get better at it, so he would like be reading on streams and he'd like Google words and stuff to figure it out. Whereas Rakai was trying that too.
We should applaud self-improvement.
Yeah, whereas Rakai's just copying it because it was like a trend, and he is even worse. He can't read shit. Then again, Rakai's not even popular. He bots everything, so yeah.
Didn't he just get put into Fortnite?
Oh, Rakai did?
Oh,
Or just Kai?
I think so. Pretty sure it was Rakai.
Because Rakai is the annoying one that was getting
He has
tossed
an
around.
emote.
He's getting tossed around by the Spanish community on Twitch. 'Cause-
Yeah, there's a Rakai emote in Fortnite.
oh my god.
okay. At least he's not in Fortnite.
But we goes to show, like any franchise that's not in Fortnite now is not like a skill issue. It's like they chose not to be in it. 'Cause
yeah.
anyone can get into fucking.
That's
Fortnite
wild too,
now.
because I heard that like it's been proven multiple times that
Where's
Rakai
FNAF?
mostly bots. Like all of his audience is mostly bots. They're not even real people, and he's still getting all these like deals and stuff. And I'm like, it's just because he knows Kai, isn't it?
The numbers look good on brands, I guess, even if no one's actually.
People have brought that up, that the second
Um,
brands actually pull their head out of their ass and do a basic amount of research and realize that most of Twitch is bots, they're going to like kill the website because no one's going to want to invest in it anymore and do sponsors with it. They're going to be like, wait, you're telling me over half your audience, even the big streamers, half your audience is bots? What? Why are we paying you millions of dollars to talk about our thing for 30 seconds?
So I would say like we are getting close to the end of the
Wolverine
episode.
looked pretty good.
Oh, okay. But what I'm trying to say is
Okay.
like, if there's anything else you want to say, we probably should do like a, what do they call that round? Like a
Lightning
what
round.
A lightning round, because I know Snake wants his favorite segment. That's what I'm. And if you want to talk about anything else.
Yeah, so that looks good. I'm pissed off with Legacy of Atlantis Tomb Raider because that's supposed to come out this year, and then Catalyst was meant to be next year, and then Legacy of Atlantis has been pushed back.
Oh no.
So that come out next year. So I assume then they're not going to put out two in 1 year. Which but also there's like no new game, no game at all, not even a port this year. But they've been on a roll the last few years. Give us something, like remaster the fucking Legend trilogy. Do something. Give us something. This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. Let's wait till. Hang on.
Hold on.
Why would you put the game out on the 12th of February when 2 days later is Laura's fucking birthday? Put it out on the delay it by 2 days, you fuckers. Put it out on the 14th.
They're casuals. Well, actually, it depends what's the 14th. What day of the week is it?
I don't care. It's Laura's.
Well, but they want to release
released
games like
the
close to the
remaster-
weekend so people can like line up to buy it.
They put out.
Yeah.
They put out the remasters of the first 6 games on 2 consecutive February 14th. They can do it with this one. This is bullshit. I'm not having it.
I'm boycotting. Boycott. Fuck this game. Fuck this series. Fuck it.
They use AI. Boycott.
So what was it? Summer Game Fest. That was all state of play. I was
Oh
looking at.
wait, right, the big thing, Snake. Resi.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Resident
first thing
Evil
they
Veronica.
showed.
Yeah.
I have to find this meme. It's so funny. Because when I was watching that, I was like, this is giving Resident Evil vibes.
By the way, I just bought RE9 finally at a discount because the big sale. So I'm excited to finally play it.
Nice. It's pretty short too. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm surprised to hear it's short with all the content I've seen, like in games and stuff. But I guess it's still short somehow. Okay, gotcha.
I did take 10 hours, but it is a faster, like smaller game compared to the other Resis.
Well, I'm probably gonna play on easy too. I'm not gonna play on a difficulty that actually makes me struggle.
Snake, I just wanted to post this. New engine, Rebecca, guys! Wow!
New
So,
engine, Rebecca.
this is a remake
yeah.
of Code Veronica, which was really more important than Resident Evil 3 in the grand scheme of things, because it was the game that has
Oh.
Claire and Chris reunite, and it was the game that reintroduced Wesker.
Who cares?
But it's not a spoiler, it's the premise of the game.
Who cares?
You spend half the game playing as Chris, but they are making changes here, because the original, we open with Claire going through Paris's umbrella facility,
Yeah.
and getting shot at by a helicopter, and then this iconic bit where she's cornered by a bunch of umbrella guys, and so she drops her gun, and then she drops to the ground, catches the gun before it hits the floor, fires, hits an explosive thing and blows all those guys up, kills them all, seemingly, and then gets captured by some dude, whereas in this, we see Claire getting captured by Hunk. So
Yeah.
some people think it's just an extra prologue before that, and then Claire will be taken to the facility, and then she'll break out. Which I don't know, that would make the intro way too long. Which I feel like is something that you'd want to avoid. You want to avoid super long intros.
Was there the building is shown in the trailer, right? The umbrella building.
It seems to be, yeah.
That's why people were saying they were gonna maybe be able to play that section and stuff like that.
But I think it's more likely that they're just going to replace that whole bit entirely with just Hunk. That Hunk just comes in, captures Claire, and then takes her right to the island, because that's more grounded than the silly, over-the-top original, which was fun, of course, but they do ground things a bit more in the RE Engine era. To a point, of course. There's still a lot of ridiculous, silly shit, but
yeah.
Keep in mind, Claire's only experience with a gun is like maybe some training from Chris and the events of Resi 2.
Yep.
And this is literally like 2 months after Resi 2. And Claire's just gonna go on this like mission, like sprinting through this building and like blowing up, killing all these guys. Like, really? No, it makes more sense for her character if she's not killing a dozen guys.
She's gotten a lot of intense training during those 2 months.
And unfortunately, her outfit is very similar to what she wore in conceptually to what she wore in 2 Remake, where it's a red jacket and jeans. There are differences, obviously, but she's constantly wearing these jackets now. Like, if you look at her in the CGI show, the CGI movie that came out between these two, it's just red jackets and jeans all the time. She doesn't have... She has this one style that she wears all the time. And keep in mind that Death Island is set over 20 years later. So, like, 25 years later or something, Claire is still wearing these fucking jackets. I miss... Yeah, my tweet. And like, I miss when Claire could have some variety in her outfits. I think the Code Veronica one is one of the best she ever had. And this outfit, don't get me wrong, I think this is the best iteration of this, what they're doing. But I think even back when I made a video when 2 Remake came out and talking about the designs and that, I'm pretty sure I said then that I was concerned about what they're going to do for Code Veronica, because this outfit is way more evocative of Code Veronica than of Resi 2. So... It just bugs me. Like, it looks great, but it's the same thing all the time.
I am looking forward to this game because out of all the games to remake, like, because they've remade like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 5 yet, and this one I'm looking forward to because have anyone here played Code Veronica?
Well, yeah,
I have not, but that's okay. I haven't
okay.
played any really. So,
is it good?
It's
Especially
fine, but there are some really big issues with it. Like, you can get soft locks at one point because of a certain puzzle, and then it's just literally impossible to complete the game, and it's just a massive oversight.
Yeah, because from what I've heard, out of all the Resident Evil games, this one is not like highly regarded, and it's not even that popular. So to remake this game, I feel like would be like a
yes.
A good thing. Yeah, it's like this is like remake
there's
games that weren't that
this.
good. Yeah, and I think that would be like that's a great angle to take.
I've actually seen an interesting thing someone said. I don't think they was proposing it as a theory, but they just kind of the way they worded it made me think it kind of seems like it is. Why did they skip Code Veronica and go straight to 4? Like, skip Code Veronica and 0 went and made 4. The idea is 2 and 4 are like the initial part of Leon's arc that leads into Requiem. So that's his story, like Raccoon, and how that affects Leon throughout the years. Now that we've seen where Leon ends up because of Raccoon, we jump back and we go to Code Veronica to lead into maybe 0, but definitely into 5 remake. So that this is the Star storyline. So as if they've divided the franchise up again, and so that's how they're telling the story. I'm sure that's not the intention, but it's a really cool way to look at it.
Yeah. Also, are you guys going to be excited to be seeing for the very first time remake young era Chris? Because he's never appeared yet. So this will be the first time we ever see how he looks like.
So the in the RE engine, Chris has only appeared in 7 and 8. We've not seen what his younger self looks like. The closest was in, I think it was Reverse, where Chris had skins based on 5, which just looked weird because it wasn't a good fit. Because it's just the 5 outfit put onto his model from that game, and it didn't look right. They did that with a bunch of characters. Like, they had like 6 outfits and stuff like that, and Revelations 2 for Claire, which is another fucking jacket.
Snake is PTSD with jackets. Snake just points out a jacket. Our fucking jacket on the streets.
Yeah, the sad part is though, like underneath the jacket is just a tank top, because she's part of that gang, the skinny jeans and tank top gang that Jill joined in 3 remake and that Grace is part of as well. Like, let's get a new outfit for our lady characters. Come on, something different. Let's stop putting them all in the same fucking costume.
No, you're wrong.
That's it. Just know you're wrong.
No, you're wrong. I want the same thing 1,000 times over. That's also why I'm mad about the new characters in Street Fighter 6. Okay, it just.
What was that?
To be fair, I like this new design actually. Now that I'm looking at it, these are fine. Yeah.
It's not bad. No. That's not what Snake is arguing. He likes it too.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's my favorite iteration of this, but it is in fact an iteration of the same thing she's worn in every single appearance she's had since 2012.
True. No, I agree. I kind of don't like how it's so desaturated, but I get why when I saw the initial trailer for Code Veronica. They're going for that RE7 kind of vibe, it looks like, with the same. I don't know. Because the far right's the newest one, I'm guessing, right? And it's got the least color.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if part of the idea is so when he plays Leon in 2, and then the part where he gets injured, and then when Ada like patches him up, she removes his white undershirt.
Yeah.
And so now he's going around in like a dark blue shirt, and so he's holding his gun like this, and you see him from behind. He looks just like for Leon. So I thought, oh, is this like to indicate that Leon is like transitioning into his Resi 4 self? So I wonder, is that why Claire's jacket is so much more desaturated here? Because she's going to start wearing brown after this by the time of Revelations, the one on the far left.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's a character arc from the clothes.
Is her hair going to change color too? Because she looks like a borderline redhead in some of these iterations, and then they just made her really dark black.
Well, the hair is supposed to be reddish.
So they just failed completely in the new one with that then, because...
Yeah. It's a weird thing Capcom always struggled with. If you look at Chun-Li, Ryu, Chris, and Claire, the hair goes back and forth between
brown and black.
Well, not Claire so much, but with Chris has gone black in some games, and those other two do as well. It's really weird. But also, Ryu originally had reddish hair, and so did Claire, and now, and in some games, Claire's hair is super red. Like if you look at her in game in Operation Raccoon City, it's basically just red, like MJ in Spider-Man 1 red. But then it's supposed to be brown.
Yeah, Chun-Li's a pretty egregious one now that you mention it. I forgot about that, how her hair is just like black in a lot of the new games, which is not correct. It's supposed to be like just a brown. Damn. Oh.
And
yeah,
in
I would
fairness to
actually
Claire,
not remember that.
In the original Code Veronica, her hair was very dark brown.
And... yeah, because sometimes it just looks... I mean, I like color, you know? I don't like when the way of making something look new is just to take away a lot of the color. MKX did this, like, infamously, and people were like, what the fuck? Is that Sub-Zero? His outfit doesn't even look blue. It looks like gray. It's so desaturated, you know? And...
yeah, I remember when Mortal
Legacy
Kombat 1
Season
was
2, dog.
I
roasted that in my recent video, yeah, like how it's like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Oh yeah, he's just fucking Noob Saibot, like the Power Rangers Timu Sub-Zero. Jesus, that was so... I don't know what's worse, how Sub-Zero looks in that episode or how pathetic he comes off because he doesn't put up a good fight and is like, no, Hanzo, don't do this, and then gets killed by his own fucking fatality. Bro, I still have trauma from the anger I got from seeing that. I was so pissed. Oh.
You're talking to the Sub-Zero like stan right here. Like I can understand.
It's not just because I like Sub-Zero. It's because even story-wise, it makes no sense. Like Sub-Zero, like the whole thing is, oh, he killed my brother. I'm gonna come back and get revenge, and he beat Scorpion's ass in some iterations. In this version, it's like, yeah, it's Bi-Han who survives instead, and Kuai Liang was murdered, but it should still be, oh, Sub-Zero's still gonna get revenge because Scorpion already has his kill count. It's time for Sub-Zero to get a kill on the board. No, he just dies twice. It's like it's just bad writing. Like, anyway, I don't like Chun-Li with black hair.
Overall, overall, I am still excited for it just to see how they approach certain topics, like the you know how they're gonna move around those topics. Likewise, at today's showcase, we pretty much know for the Xbox showcase, Persona 4's remake is gonna get shown off because key art leaks and stuff like that, and there's been a teaser, so we're gonna be seeing that. I wonder how they're gonna handle that stuff. But with Resi, there's some interesting topics to work around, and also want to know how they're going to characterize Steve, because people hate Steve in the original because he's just kind of annoying and tries to kiss Claire while she's asleep, which back then I guess wasn't seen as a big deal, but nowadays people are very sensitive about stuff like that. So what they're going to do with
people
Steve,
just don't like Steve.
When they did the Dark Side Chronicles retelling of Code Veronica, Steve, they sanded off his edges so he's more palatable, but they put nothing in as a replacement, so he's very bland. So I'm hoping they have a new angle to come at him with, his father has been captured as well along with him, and then, we see how that develops and whatnot. So hopefully that can influence his character and make him more sympathetic, because he's meant to be like 17, 18. So you should sympathise with him at least up to a point. And if they fail to do that, then they've done a bad job with the character.
I mean, Luis in Remake 4 was like done really well. So maybe they could do like a great job with Steve.
Ashley as well. Ashley is phenomenal in 4 Remake. And I think a lot of that was just from little things, just small little details. Like, how about instead of a wall randomly collapsing so Leon can get out this building, how about Ashley smashes a window for him? Just small little things that were based on things that were already in the game, and we can associate it with her. So maybe Claire's in a bind at one point and Steve helps her out of it. Just small little things that can make him a bit more palatable, and we'll see where it goes. Looking forward to that game. I think I heard this is supposed to be the same team that did 2 and 4 remake, so the best one. So
very nice.
We should be in good hands here.
Okay, so time's ticking. We're running out, and I have 2 questions already.
Wolf Among Us 2. I'm excited for that.
Yes, finally. 2027, but finally.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Among Us.
Yeah, I was very excited.
There's an Among Us story mode. Looks terrible.
The Among Us show came out at the same. Well, actually, it came out earlier. Like the game. Yeah, I watched it. It's pretty cute currently.
The highlight of the entire show was when fucking Jigsaw came out on the stage and was like, "Hello, Jeff. I'd like to play a game. You like to tease people's balls. Well, now you have to cut yours off if you want to continue hosting the show." And he's like, "No, Jigsaw.
You're gonna cut your balls off? Damn.
That part.
Let's see. Guild Wars 3. There's that Crossfire game that's like by the people who works on Uncharted and COD, and it's like, oh, this looks fucking terrible. And like, look at our fancy animations where the character will like move realistically to avoid rocks and whatnot, and it's like, this is some horse testicles shrink in the winter from Red Dead 2 bullshit. I don't care. The game looks bland as fuck.
I just remembered that like you made that one tweet being like, "What's up with all these like Chinese like Souls like coming out?" And then you said the word China slop in a tweet.
Yes,
China.
Yeah, because they all look the same. All these games, like it's like a dark ancient Chinese setting, and we're gonna do Dark Souls based combat, or maybe with some character action stuff. And it's like, there's so many of
Mortal
them.
Shell already playable?
One of my friends said that basically, like, clearly Black Myth Wukong did really well, and they're just kind of trying to do that again.
There was that one game that looked so similar to Black Myth Wukong. I thought it was a sequel to it, but I don't think so. I think it's like
it is getting another game, but which is based on a different one of the 4 classic epics, isn't there? Like, I think it's based on Water Margin. I could be wrong, but cool. There is another one being made. Then there's a Gundam game.
I was like, is this Gundam or Armored Core? Either way, it looks pretty cool.
Yes, I was thinking that too with my friends. Like, but then it turns out, so a Gundam game is kind of doing its own take, it seems.
I'm gonna bring up one game. I don't know if you remember seeing this, but it was like an Assassin's Creed like company made game, but it's like the main character's a witch. I don't know if you've seen that.
From the guy who actually directed the first Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
It's 1666 Amsterdam. Apparently that's what the game is going to be called. Dude, I watched this trailer and I was so fucking pissed when watching it. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. It's like you just see her walking on the road, then it cuts to like red action. Like, oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Where are we going to go with this? Trailer ends. Could you not show fucking gameplay? What the fuck, dude? Hello? It's like, I want to know what the fuck this game is about. Then they show a gameplay trailer that's like about 10 seconds. And that's it. That's all you're getting. Bye. I wanted to be hyped for this game, but now I'm just pissed. I want to now boycott this because you don't show the fucking gameplay.
I mean, speaking of games that didn't show gameplay, The Last Ronin, that TMNT game that was announced like 2 years ago.
Oh my gosh, made by Platinum Games too. Like,
yeah, and I'm like, Platinum Games and TMNT, crazy. That's a combination that's never happened. Oh wait, yes, it was like the worst game they ever made.
Dark history. Wait, but this is different. You only get to play as Michelangelo. You don't play as the other characters.
Oh, and then there was Stranger Than Heaven, where it's like, yo, we brought back Tupac. Let's go. It's like, what do you mean you brought back Tupac? He's been dead since the 90s, hasn't he? What the fuck?
Like,
and Snoop Dogg's in it, and it's like, and
Yep.
I find it really funny. Like they bring Snoop Dogg out on stage to talk for 20 seconds, and then he fucks off for the rest of the show. What was the point then?
I've worked on this. I hope you guys are hyped. Peace.
I am excited for that 1666 Amsterdam though. That game looks fun as fuck. Like it looks really cool and original. Yeah.
It does. I wish I saw more of it.
Well, can you play it right now?
All they
Did
did
they
was
mention it's
show her
already
walking.
playable, or I think they mentioned that at Games Fest.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It is
I'm sure
not out
played
yet.
at Games Fest.
I
Yeah.
thought you could play it. Oh, it was
Then
at
there
Games Fest
was-
only. Oh, damn! I thought we could play it
Yeah.
at home. Fuck.
Alien Isolation got
Oh, that's
a trailer.
right. Alien 2. Nice.
Yeah, should be. It made me think, based on the forest set, and thinking they should do a Predator Isolation where you're trying to escape a predator.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Then they announced 2 Cuphead games, Cuphead 2
Oh,
and
yeah.
Mighty Cuphead.
Well, they're working on a big Cuphead game, and then they also
Yes.
showed the Game Boy styled one. Yeah.
Yeah, so this was actually one of the best Summer Game Fests ever. There's actually some really good stuff. I mean, it's not a high bar,
Yeah.
admittedly, but at least we didn't have the meme of Jeff going, "Yo, this next game, it's incredible. It's going to change your life," and it looks like the fucking tweenies. Like,
Yes.
no, we didn't get that this year.
There's a couple of bangers. Yeah, a couple of bangers. The Control sequel. I forgot what it's called. Like that looked pretty cool too and stuff.
I'm surprised there's another Attack on Titan game coming out. It's like, isn't that franchise over? Like,
Well,
strike while the iron's cold.
It's 3 games, and it's like apparently this 3rd game is gonna conclude. It's like they're gonna add like the last seasons of stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I thought it was gonna be like all the games or something like that. But no, it's like the newest one apparently. But Bandai Namco, they love their anime games.
And then there was Final Fantasy VII Revelation.
That's the
which
final reaction.
I didn't even watch.
I heard Maximilian screaming from across the country. Yes.
I need to watch that reaction. People said in my, I was reading the responses to everything, and one of my YouTube chatters said, "Oh yeah, Maximilian Zoo's reaction to Tifa was incredible."
It's so funny. Yeah. The Tifa
I mean,
part.
I saw the clip where he does the scream he always does, and that was it. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I expected.
It's like this is the type of scream you do when someone's like gonna murder you.
Let's go.
Although, do you know they've recast Sephiroth for this one?
Really?
Oh,
I did not know about
Yes.
that.
It used to be Tyler Hoechlin, who played Superman on the CW Supergirl and Superman and Lois, but now it's Paul St. Peter, aka Xemnas from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, fair enough. That's what I recognize that voice for sure. That makes sense. Okay, yeah.
The announcer from Soul Calibur,
Oh,
Leomon from Digimon, and
interesting.
I'm pretty sure he's also Taven.
Dude, wow. Quite the resume.
Sorry, I just watched the Max scream. And it's like you got jump scared by
Yeah, you saw
something.
that, right?
But yeah, Snake is also correct.
So some people were upset. They're like, well, if you're going to recast him, why not just go back to George Newbern? Because the two sound very similar, and that would make sense. But I think it's down to what they call unions. I think it's a union issue.
Oh, okay. This is so off topic, but I remember because before they announced the year 4 Street Fighter characters, did you guys see like the leaks of?
Oh yeah,
like,
I covered
year
them
4?
multiple
Have you heard
times just for
about this?
fun, and I'm not gonna lie, I like my leaks more than what we actually got. The idea of getting like Dan Hibiki and Claw, otherwise known as Vega. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it was Dan? Because the one I saw was like
Hagar
Hagar and Cody.
Yeah, so Hagar was one people thought for sure because it gets name dropped. Vega people thought for sure, but Vega's been leaked like multiple times since the game's launch day, which is hilarious.
Oh,
and,
that's hilarious.
And Balrog people want to see too. But no, the reason I said Dan Hibiki is because there were theories that Capcom already confirmed they're going to do movie releases. They're going to line up the DLC with the movie release, they said. So that could just mean costumes, which now we know confirmed that's what they mean. Like maybe Cammy will get a Julie costume or something, or get her movie costume, which is just her alpha costume. But yeah, people are saying that's probably what it means now. That was one theory, but theory number 2 was, we might get a character that's in the movie, and brownie points if they've been missing from the series for a while, like some alpha characters or like whatever. And a lot of people assume it's going to be Dan, because they keep putting Dan in for whatever reason. Like, despite people clearly, like, we don't dislike Dan. Dan's actually very popular. I just think he's a joke character, so he works better when he's not in every freaking game. And if he was in 6, he'd be in like 3 games back to back. And it's like, no, you can't do this to me. Like, you got to give me Makoto eventually. You've got to give me Fei Long eventually.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to give me Dudley
Makoto.
eventually. You can't just keep giving me Dan Hibiki, please. Please, God.
Yeah, I just think it's really funny that's like the leaks are like Vega, Gouken, Mike Hagar, and Tifa. Tifa was in the leaks, so it's just like the trailer shows up, 3 brand new characters. Like, who the fuck are these guys? So that's why even like Max's reaction is just like, oh, this is so cooked. This is so Tifa shows up. Ah!
What I find funny about the Maximilian dude reaction is I wonder if he's trolling because he made a separate video before talking about the leaks and how it's ruining the fun for everybody. So he definitely knew Tifa was in the game. Is he just fake reacting, or?
Well, no. Like again, remember the first 3 characters were not in the leaks. Like the fact that these are new characters. So at that point, your feelings are going to be disappointed.
When his wife
like,
comes in, it
so
looks
the
like
leaks.
Yeah, his wife comes
The
in.
leaks
The,
weren't
the surreal thing was that after Summer Game Fest, like the producer and the director, I think, from Final Fantasy VII Revelation, went to Max's house and were on his stream.
Interviewed. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey, your best customer, right? And I have heard it's like in the interview, one of the biggest takeaways was like they want to do they're really clingy, or they're really like specific about where Tifa can show up as like a cameo or as like a guest. So they were like, we want to make sure we get her right, and also it's like we're only gonna do this like once. It's like it's got to be a very special occasion, and we rejected other companies when they wanted like Tifa to be in their games. So that people theorize. I wonder if they rejected Harada.
Oh, that's why he left. That was the final straw. No, Harada-san, come back to us.
They still got like what's it called, Final Fantasy characters in Tekken,
yeah.
so it's hard to say, but yeah.
Noxus and Clive, yeah.
Who is this random guy that comes into
okay.
Maximilian dude's stream and starts shaking him? That's not any of the regular Maximilian crew that I recognize, unless that's Matt and he just
He's got
lost a
lot
bunch
friends,
of weight.
I'm assuming.
That could be
There's a lot of
Simmons, I
people.
guess, but I didn't recognize who that was. I was very confused.
It's not Simmons. Simmons
Yeah.
looks really different. Simmons was in the Kyoshi reveal, that stream, so I just saw him recently again.
So I wonder who this guy
He's
is.
there
Just grabbing
giving
Max. Anyway.
He keeps giving lore for Kyoshi, so it's like, okay, good. Thank you for talking about like, oh, that's from the novel. It's like this is her backstory and all that kind of stuff.
cute.
Like, okay, that's cool. Thanks. Any last things want to say? Summer Games Fest and whatnot. Blah blah blah.
No, but I played 007 First Light. It's good.
There you go. Nice.
Very good game.
Nice.
I can probably talk about it more in the next episode.
Sure, yeah.
more in depth.
I think we are getting to the end here. I've been playing Mina the Howler, the new game made by the Shovel Knight developers.
Oh.
So like that, I'm going through that. It's pretty good. It is a top-down classic Zelda type kind of game. That's very difficult. Pretty good so far. Okay, so I have 2 questions that I think are interesting. So I think we can, and they're actually kind of back to back, like kind of connected. So I think this will be fun to talk about. All right, let me grab the first question. So our first question is asked by That Fencing Guy 22. Now, it's kind of a long one, so I will summarize it. But basically what this person is asking is, you know how there's like hybrid characters in like a M1K and stuff like that? Or even like, I guess the combat kits are kind of like hybrid characters. How would you, what kind of a character would you create that's a hybrid character that's like, that you want to put that's canon into Mortal Kombat? So it's kind of like, Takeda is kind of like Scorpion and Kenshi,
So we can make our
hybrid
own.
into one, and that's an actual character. Yeah. How would you make one? Like, try to make one canon-wise. Like, what would you do? Is sort of the question that they're asking.
Y'all go first.
I've always thought that a Shokan and Centaur fusion would be really fun.
That sounds crazy. That's like 4-armed like centaur. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That
They
sounds
never
really
will.
crazy.
Never will, because it requires doing the forward leg stuff, and they're like,
Exactly.
No, we can't do that. We can't do
They
that.
can do that if it's like a Shaolin Monks type game. Because in the
Yeah.
Shaolin
It's
Monks you have weird looking
like
creatures and
you
stuff.
go to Netherrealm. Can we have a centaur in the game? We don't do that here.
No, we don't do that.
We don't do that here.
To be fair, I've explained multiple times
Yeah.
why that'd be really, really difficult to do. But, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, oh my gosh, wait, we almost got that. I just remember, we almost got that in Mortal Kombat 2021 in the concept, I remember.
Oh, what? Huh? What? Almost got what?
No, I'm saying that the idea Snake is saying we almost got that in Mortal Kombat 2021. Dog, you hated that concept, though.
Of Goro?
I'm gonna look it up. Yes.
When he's on all
hang I'm gonna
fours
look
and
this up
shit?
right now. Here it is. I got it here. Don't worry. Don't worry, boys. I got you. I got this. Okay. This is what I am talking about. Okay, so he's not 4 arms, but he is like Centaur.
Yeah, I remember this now.
Right?
He looks more like whatever the race the stranger from Oddworld Stranger's Wrath was.
Snake, that is a deep cut because I recently know about this game, and I know that game has like the centaurs and stuff like that. Damn, that's a really deep cut.
That's a deep cut.
It's Red Dead Redemption, but actually good. No, just kidding.
There's not a single person that dislikes Red Dead Redemption, I don't think. So that's a big miss. We know you're trolling with that one.
That's a joke.
No, I know.
We
know we're trolling.
This concept art's not even like a bad concept for a character. It's just it shouldn't be a take on the Shokan. Like if you were to be like, well, here's the next game, here's the new sub boss, and it's this, that would be fine. Like because that way you have the access to the mobility. You can do the mobility stuff, but also just stand on two legs. He could be like a stance fighter or something, or go on fours for certain moves, like to charge forward. But you can still just have fatalities done on him, so it would work. Just don't do that to any Shokan or Centaurs. Make it a distinct thing.
Its own character. Yeah. Could definitely see that. This is actually a really tough question now I'm trying to think about.
I would just not do it because I think it's kind of lame to make hybrids. Just make a new character. That's my 10 cents.
Well, I mean, that's a way to make a new character. You know, like literally the Combat Kids is that.
No, but no one liked the Combat Kids when they first came out. People like Cassie Cage because it's like a meme now, you know.
It's not a meme why people like Cassie Cage, dog.
People hated her when she first came out because it was it is. She's a meme character. Like she listens to the Mortal Kombat theme in her like earbuds. She blows bubble gum. Like she has Johnny Cage and Sonya. It's not
guys,
because
I
it's
like
Cassie Cage herself.
because it's a meme.
Cassie Cage is basically the sum of her parts are what people like. It's not Cassie herself that people like. They just like that it's Johnny Cage plus Sonya is what I'm trying to get at. That's not a new character. Not really. Can we even like say something about Cassie that separates her from her parents, like something distinctly hers that they don't have, even personality-wise?
Floating robot.
That was Sonya's literally in MKX.
Oh, she had the floating robot? I thought it was a different one.
Get fucked, nerd.
Okay, my bad then. That's
it's not the same one.
I'm the LARPer here. I'll take that. My bad.
Just get fucked. It is a different robot.
She has green glowy guns. There we go.
I mean,
oh man.
Yeah, but the thing is, like you could say the same thing about Jin from Tekken. Like when he first debuted, he was just Kazu and Jun mixed together.
Frost.
Yeah, people don't like Frost either. I guess Jin is the rare. Like, I wonder if Jin's mainly popular though because Tekken 1 and 2. I'm not sure if they were super big in the West, whereas Tekken 3 was on console and it really blew up, like in the other countries outside of Japan. I wonder if that's why. Takeda people like, but I think it's because Takeda... I'm not even sure if Takeda was that hip when he first came out. I think people liked him the most, but I think people were still like, his outfit is super boring. It's all black with a tiny bit of yellow, and the gear on his back looks like really clunky and weird. And they're like, all that work just to do what Scorpion can already do, just throw a rope dart out and stab someone and pull him in. Like, all that gear just to do that. Now, I like Takeda because lightsabers, and he had the cool, like, flaming... Like, he can make it hot. That was the cool thing about Takeda that I liked. He could superheat the coils.
And the hooks, I guess.
That was fine, too, but Scorpion already has that kind of stuff. I did think that Takeda's animations were sick. Like, Scorpion pulls you in and, like, uppercuts you in Injustice 1, but in MKX, he throws the whip out, pulls you into the spinning turnaround Superman punch. Like, that's sick as shit. Like, I love that. But I feel like a lot of the Combat Kids people didn't like when they first got here because it wasn't a new character. It was just combining two things. Which maybe I'm just projecting. Maybe I'm wrong. But I never liked characters that are just
you do sound... This is a pretty negative answer to this. This is like, no, don't hybrid characters.
You do sound wrong, Doug.
Let's see. I sound wrong.
But I will say currently, it is kind of hard for me to think of one off the bat. There is a lot of like examples of.
Here's what I want to do. Okay, I'll jump right in. Okay, if you're not gonna do one, I'll do one. So, I want an evil timeline where for some reason Liu Kang got with Melina and had a fucked up like Tarkatan child who can now use fire.
Liu Kang Melina.
Tarkatan Melina who can use fire. And maybe she's morally good like Liu Kang. She leans more towards his. Oh, even better, he was tricked somehow. Like Melina took some kind of potion that made her look more like Kitana temporarily. She got the baby batter and then had his kid. And now we have this evil fucking weird Liu Kang child. Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrible. Oh.
I know.
That sounds like the kind of
That's
shit that
gonna
would
be a
happen
very
to Spider-Man in the
topic.
comics, you know, with his weird fucking Gwen Stacy Norman baby, the twins. Yeah. Anyway.
They should do like a fusion of like Frost and Cyber. Oh wait.
Wah, wah.
Well, they could do a fusion. They could do a fusion of like Nitara and Scar. Oh wait.
I mean, why would you do a fusion of two very similar stuff?
That's the joke.
Well, I
The
mean,
joke is they've
Frost
done
and
it.
a Cyber. No, Frost and a Cyborg, they've done it. Scarlet and Nitara, isn't that just? That's like a double blood.
Nitara in the current game. She just stole Scarlet's whole flow bar for bar.
You know what? Actually, since they want to be a canon one, I would love to see how Ashura and Reptile's child turns out. Could be an interesting moveset there.
Yeah.
Demon
Oh,
Lizard.
Yeah, and then it's a shapeshifter. So like one form is the angel, one is the demon. But instead of doing the obvious thing, the human is the angel and the lizard is the demon. It's the opposite. It's an angel lizard and a demon human.
That sounds really cute, actually. Yeah, I don't dislike that idea.
That's a
I
good
like
twist,
that.
because I was going to
And-
say
and
the
it
other
could
one. I was
work in
going to say,
canon.
oh, lizard demon, but Snake flipped it on its head. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is pretty cute.
I'm not sure how well that would look, though. I'm trying to picture, like, because I draw, I'm trying to picture, like, an angel lizard monster, and if it would even look appealing, and I'm like, this would be hard as fuck to sell.
Ian Calcus has, like, wings, right?
Whereas, like, Pretty Woman being an angel is super easy to, like, sell.
Well, dog. What if the lizard was female?
I gotcha.
Does that help you, dog?
Is there a, okay,
Does that
wait. Here's a cool idea for a mixed character. All right, how about this? So we take Rain, because he's the only
Okay.
water character I can think of, unless we count Hydro, but I think Hydro is just a code name. I don't think he's really so much a water guy. So we take Rain, and we somehow merge him with the lizard character, and he creates a mermaid-like villain. It's a woman who's part lizard, but she has water powers, and she has, like, mermaid-like traits, like an evil mermaid. That sounds kind of sick.
Evil mermaid lady. Yeah, I could. Evil sea creature lady doesn't sound
So
too bad either.
you take that weird like creature from the Black Lagoon skin Reptile had an MKX and make it female.
I was about to say that too. Like that's the idea.
Well, I was
in my
thinking a bit
head.
more
I was thinking too.
attractive. Like, she looks like a mostly beautiful woman,
Oh,
but she has like blue
wow.
skin and she's scaly, but she has the
Wow.
monster teeth.
Dog, why would you say that in front of Sonic? How
Well,
could you
because the
say
original
that?
reptile looked more human with like just some lizard traits. So that's
He's
what
beautiful.
I'm thinking. All right.
Okay. He's fabulous. He's beautiful.
You remind me of freaking Napper when he's talking about Baraka and he gets mad at the movie Baraka and he's like, "Look what they did to my boy. Look at the original Baraka. He's a beautiful mutant boy. He's perfect. He's symmetrical. Look at him. Beautiful. Perfect. Now look at the movie Baraka. They fucked him up. He's disgusting." But yeah, I love it. I've never seen someone so passionately in love with how Baraka looks in the 3D era games.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah, it's in my opinion. I think it's a fun question. It's just we really have to think about
I
it
had the
in order to
best
get some,
idea. I had the
like-
best answer.
I like my Asha reptile, and then Snake's help of making the angel, lizard, demon.
That is also good. That is also good.
I think that's really fun. So funny thing is, the other question is also quite kind of related to this one, which is instead of a Mortal Kombat 1 hybrid character or canon or whatever, Slice 187. If you can merge any MK character with another character from a different IP, like Dark Khan, who would you combine?
Oh, sick. Okay, that's an obvious one, like Harley Quinn and Melina. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I can see
Just
it.
double
I can see
the
that
crazy.
As a skin for Melina, actually.
And then you could
I
do,
can see
uh,
that literally as a skin.
You could do like Chameleon plus Poison Ivy would be fucking sick. Yeah.
Poison Ivy with the glowing, like constantly changing color.
Yeah,
outfit.
and she has the glowing eyes, and like I don't know, just the idea of like mixing the lizard elements and like the elemental stuff with a plant person is cool.
Plants abilities. Yeah.
One could be like Noob Cybot with Nightmare from Soul Calibur. Could
Would
both
that
have,
be
like,
a
the
little
whole-
overlapping?
Maybe. But I just like the idea of the two having the... Because they both have the whole idea of the corrupted version. And so I kind of like the idea of, like, Noob with the big demon hand and with Soul Edge.
So I'm only laughing because you said the Soul Edge hand thing and all that. In Soul Calibur 6, when you play as Siegfried, he has moves that kind of like briefly channel Nightmare, but not fully because he's a separate character, where he goes, "My hand." And I just always found that funny. The English version goes, "My hand." And that became a term among like serious and competitive Soul Calibur players. It was called the Mahand tech. Because you'd use that buff to do stuff
Careful,
like...
my hand tech is up.
So it's like enter my hand and get the new state. My hand. Sorry.
So I have one, but this is kind of goes back to the original one as like a fusion character. Literally, it's really basic one. I just thought in my head: Scorpion and Sub-Zero, like a Todoroki from My Hero, just like ice, fire, like combined type kind of shit and whatnot. It's basic, but I think it'd be kind of cute. Snake is so disappointed in me. Look, I'm so sorry, man. With his face, he's just like.
He's like, damn it, you had banger after banger, Sonic, and then you hit us with this. I guess you were due for a bad take after just winning the whole
What's
day.
next? Liu Kang and Sonya? Huh? Something basic ass like that?
Although they'd be different games now, we were saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying that kind of went back to the first one.
Liu Kang and Sonya's kind of lit, because like they're both kickers. Like bicycle kicks and then the leg grab. It's just so much kicking, you know? It's like...
How about Sonya and Juri Han?
Yeah, it'd be fun. Because they're both kickers.
What would that?
Yeah, because they're kicking, but then you also have what is basically a soldier who is also a complete psycho.
I see the vision.
Right,
I see the vision. She has like blonde hair, but she like dyes it purple. Like you said, the roots are still blonde, and her outfit is still military-esque, but it's like the weird jungle camo, and it's purple, like purple pink. It's like the digital camo. Oh, I see the vision. I see it. And she has guns. Kind of like Nina in Tekken 7. Not too many guns, but every now and then she'll like kick your ass, do a flip, and yeah.
I'm contemplating how degenerate I want to make this. Because when you bring Juri into it raises so many questions.
Oh, the feet.
Because you have to think.
Uh-oh.
Chun-Li and Sonya with the biggest slings you ever fucking seen. Sorry, go ahead.
Like she does that thing where she like, you know the way she kills Reptile in Scorpion's Revenge, where she like gets him with the legs and splits him in two, but then she also stomps on the head as well. But because she's part Juri, it's like a massive bare foot, and it's like, oh no, it's going to get everywhere.
Oh no,
I hate blood. It's coarse and rough and irritating. It gets everywhere.
Y'all are lucky or unlucky depending on your.
It's so degenerate.
Yeah, y'all are. I'm gonna follow up on Snake's idea. Y'all are lucky or unlucky depending on your perspective here, because if the Gooners that made Street Fighter 6 made Mortal Kombat, and like that would be one of the fatalities for sure. Like Melina, for example, before stepping on your head and crushing it, she'd go and caress your head with her foot, and then she'd stomp it and crush you. They would totally do that shit. Well, such a lovely face. And like just gone.
Oh my gosh, dog! Why would you implant that into my brain? That image.
It's funny.
My gosh.
And give her and because it's Melina, funny. She has like little nails on her feet, so she scratches the face a little bit before stomping it. Yeah. Ooh.
Goodness gracious.
My buddy, my friend is had to leave right now. He had to leave and take care of himself. He's listening to the podcast, hopefully at work, and he had to leave and take a break real quick because I just described his fantasy.
He'll be back in like 5 minutes.
He needs 30 seconds. He'll be good.
That fast.
He's efficient.
Anyways, he's efficient.
Who could you mix with the Devil Gene?
Some character with a Devil Gene. That doesn't sound too bad. A boring one would be Liu Kang. I mean, immediately, but it does fit. It's like a Devil Gene, Liu Kang type aspect.
Devil John.
John? You mean like Johnny, or?
Yeah.
With the sunglasses, with the purple skin.
Kira with the Devil Gene would be funny because it would make her interesting. Because Kira's such a joke, but then she gets the Devil Gene and she's actually a threat now. But the running gag is the Devil Gene, which would make anyone else unstoppable, just makes her competent. So now it's like she could reasonably kill Katana. She's not like god tier like in Tekken. She's just on level now with everybody else because she's such a loser without it. Cobra with the Devil Gene. Hell yeah. Cobra with Dan. Cobra, Dan, the two losers combine. Pink snakes.
It's basically just Ken in a pink gi.
It's Ken if he failed. It's like the movie version of Ken, but if he didn't have a redemption arc.
It's what everyone thought Ken was going to be in Street Fighter 6 when his wife left and took the kids.
I'm still a bit sad we didn't get that because like I was really looking forward to like Ken whose uppercut is dog shit and he's like drunk Ken while he's fighting and he's like a loser because one of the leaks said he fails to do his Shoryuken and I was like yes, I want him to like fuck up his Shoryuken.
I've got one.
He needs to work to get it back.
Tremor mixed with Terry Bogard.
Okay.
Power Geyser! Power Dunk! But it's like way more explosive. He's borderline like an earthbender when he smashes people.
I guess like the power geyser would be like instead of like the fire, it's like the rock effects like coming up and shit like that.
Yeah. Johnny and Terry would be a good one.
That'd be kind of cute. I could see that. Yeah.
And that makes Blue Mary and Sonya a fusion as well. And so Johnny takes in the son of his nemesis, but Johnny never really had a nemesis. So whose son would he take in and raise to be a champion fighter?
Nitara and Morgan.
Oh,
So
fuck yeah, it's
Morgan
amazing.
With some blood magic. I think there's some potential there. Interesting. Or it's just like a skin for Morgan and stuff like that. Or skin for Nitara. Like, one of those could be cute, too.
Megan Fox as Morrigan.
Don't manifest it,
The
Snake.
thing is, if she could
like,
act,
5
that would be a
years
match
later-
made in heaven. The problem is she can't act. Otherwise, that would be great. Well, not modern Megan Fox, because she's weird. If you look up my girlfriend, like, she hears me talking about stuff in here sometimes, and she'll just Google stuff. She explained way too much information about modern Megan Fox to me that I didn't need to know.
What? Oh my god.
That person is such a train wreck in real life. Jesus Christ. And looks horrifying because Hollywood, for some reason, is doing tons of weird face stuff right now. Are y'all talking about that as much as we are, or not? Like how in the
Anyways, the conversation became a bit more.
I mean, I feel
serious
bad
there.
if so. I take it back if so, but I don't believe anyone in Hollywood because the Epstein files for one. But yeah, I don't believe nobody.
Let's find one last good fusion to wrap.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to think of one that's very cool.
Nightwolf and Saberwolf.
Okay, I could see.
That's a good one.
I could see some potential there.
So he just shapeshifts for movies. It basically does what Reptile does in M1K, but as a wolf instead.
Yeah, I got one. Okay, let me make sure of her name here.
Alternatively, you could make it that Nightwolf has 2 wolves transformations. So then you can say, inside me there are 2 wolves.
That's gonna be his catchphrase, like smoke where there's smoke, there's fire, or something. Anyways, I got one I think would be kind of cool, because you brought up Killer Instinct. Hisako with Melina.
That's good.
Yeah, because then she basically becomes the split mouth woman, which also means she'd be really tall.
So
I see.
I just looked up Graves' disease, and it doesn't show that does anything to your face. I think that's good though. Saberwolf and then Hisako
Gotcha.
and Zombie. Yeah, if I cut that out, Sonic, what I said earlier, and the fans will just have to guess what I said because that's funnier.
Sure. We'll cut that out. Yeah.
Dog, why do you have to make fun of Jade for being bald again? It's an old bit. Get on.
You say that, but it
classic
keeps
dog.
printing money. By the way, apparently Reddit got really mad at me over that video, which I found funny. One of the
Which one?
the recent one about the
Which
Mortal
video?
Kombat, like
Because you made like 5 with her in the thumbnail.
no, that's an exaggeration. I made maybe 3, but
I'm gonna look it up right now.
no. Watch me, I
'Cause
forgot.
I'm pretty certain it's more than 3.
Listen, you can't count the newest one where it's like everyone lined up and Ball J just happens to be in there.
That doesn't count.
No.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I didn't put Ball J there for any reason. Don't worry about it.
Well, it is a bad redesign, to be fair. But yeah, apparently Reddit got really mad at me over that thumbnail, especially, I'm sure. But what's funny is that I didn't look at it yet, but apparently some of the biggest Reddit posts aren't even like about something I said. They made up something I said and then got mad about it and got a bunch of upvotes on that.
Oh yeah, that.
They're like, he's perpetuating the stupid 2.5 times budget myth, and I'm like, I never at any point say that. I literally read verbatim what Forbes says, and then I add that in my opinion they're forgetting about the second marketing campaign. Like everyone's forgetting like the second marketing campaign, which probably adds even more cost to it. But
What's the 2.5? What is that?
so
what does that mean?
there is this like some say it's grifting, some say it's real, because originally it was take the budget of the movie, then add 50% because that's the marketing. Or in some cases, when it's going to be a big success, like Avengers or a Marvel or even Superman, the recent Superman, they say it's probably more accurate to say it's 100%, so just double the price because they spend so much on marketing because they know it's going to be a success, but they want to like milk it as much as possible, right? Get as many eyeballs in theaters.
Yeah.
So that's when they say to double it. And then apparently at some point they're saying it's 2.5. So when they say, because they're leaving out how much profit they're leaving out how much the theaters take from the actual box office. Like it doesn't all go to the movie, it goes like half to the theaters, which I don't think is even true. I've heard a long time ago that theaters make most of their money from popcorn and drinks and all that stuff. They make most of their money from concessions, not from the ticket sales. But either way, that's where the 2.5 idea comes from. Like whenever you see a movie budget, double it and then 50%, right? Does that make sense? 250% of what they actually say. I never mentioned that.
The returning money
to make money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what they have to do.
Yeah.
I don't
I know
believe
what
that.
you're
And I
saying,
never
yeah.
mentioned that at any point in my video. I say According to them, they need 150 to break like even, right? They didn't hit that. That's just to break even. You want to typically make a lot of money on a movie, or at least make well over what it costs to make it. Though I would argue it's not even MK2's fault. It's like Hollywood's fault for dumping so much money into these films when they don't need to. I can't imagine how much money you could save by just cutting out stupid stuff. I'm sure there's like a lot of money blown on random shit.
I actually think,
yeah,
like we've predicted or we theorized before, like the delay, it might have like hurted it.
Of course it did.
Like,
yeah, I mentioned that too in the video.
Oh, it absolutely did.
I mentioned that too.
There's no question.
Because like you said before, it's like it was an 80 million budget, but it's like because it was delayed and also because of the harder marketing that they pushed for it, I guess in a way it's almost like they did have to like do it twice. That money also costed more for them, which made it now like barely breaking even, or even if it is breaking even, not even too sure and whatnot.
Well, you can sort by popular, can't you?
I'm sure it probably broke even. It's just a case of that was a loss of money that they had to spend on the second marketing campaigns, and essentially all that first one was just a complete waste of time because it likely had minimal impact on the actual sales in the end. So yeah, they completely fucked it, and now the future of the franchise, theoretically, depending on how gung-ho they are about going on with Part 3, could be determined by the fact they fucked up with the release like that. So
see how much they make back from streaming, you know?
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, they'll make it back at some point. That's like the honest truth. They will eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
In fact, some movies do better in DVD.
For the people in charge.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not enough to just make the money back or to make X amount more. Sometimes it's like, oh, you need to make way more.
Yeah.
Executives are the dumbest people on the fucking planet. They just have money.
Yeah, and they want to line their pockets and like make as much as possible. One of the best examples of a movie flopping but then doing incredible is the John Carter of Mars. Apparently, John Carter of Mars did like incredible DVD-wise. It made so much money.
Interesting.
It just flopped really hard in theaters, which is unfortunate because I saw it and it's actually a pretty damn fun movie. Very simple concept, but I liked it. It was like very silly. But yeah, anyway, apparently I was getting heat on Reddit, and then I asked like in the comments, I was like, just curious, like how many upvotes so far? And someone said like around 200, and I was like, pfft, that's weak sauce. I deserve more upvotes hating me.
Well, I think we are pretty much at the end of our podcast, and I just wanted to bring this up because I thought it was really funny. Because I set up all this in my background and poster. I just like how like Jax is just like peeking there, like it's almost like he's like eavesdropping in and whatnot. Just like
it's very cute.
Yeah,
he's looking at the Digital Circus poster, going, "Damn, bro, you watched this?"
He's looking at the Mortal Kombat writers like, "Damn, you killed me again. Can I please stop dying or getting warfed?" Because he keeps being the guy that gets killed to show how strong the enemies are, or at least gets injured really badly. And I blame NetherRealm.
He died at MK9.
I didn't realize until like I did all my research, but before NetherRealm, Jax wasn't taking L's. Like he really wasn't. Jax was just straight winning all the time. He maybe died in Deadly Alliance.
You should see Jax in Malibu, because remember out in the MK2 prequel comic, he can take on Kintaro like without the metal arms, and just go toe to toe with him. In the Malibu comics, after getting his arms fucked up by Baraka, he's being like squeezed by Kintaro, and he still powers out of it. That's how powerful Jax is. When it's like his arms are fucked and they're going to need to get like replacement metal arms, according to Sonya, he's still able to power out of it because Jax is the man. But now
he gets his arm. Does he get his arm chopped off by Baraka?
Not chopped off, they just get like just viciously
injured.
Slashed. Yeah.
Oh, so the metal arms are like enhancements, but he still has his arms.
Well, they never get around to that because it ends with the MK2 section.
Gotcha.
But yeah, But Dog does make a good point about Jax, because Jax is a character where he's going to be around because he's iconic. He's one of the major characters, but he's not like alpha tier. He's like he's one step below. He's like this
nowadays.
So he's not like Sonya, where she can't die. She's Sonya Blade. She has to stick around. Jax though, he's relevant enough that he's always going to be there, but he's also, if you're going to kill off a major character, you go to someone like him first. You know, he's that kind of character. He's like a Krillin kind of like Krillin. You expect him to die off, but he's one of the main characters.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that, Snake, because like I think he's important enough that killing it off would be a shocker, which is why I think he was the most shocking death in MK2 out of everybody to kill off. They killed off Jax.
But what I mean is like there are certain characters where it's almost sacrilegious to kill them off. Where some characters, like, people can accept it even if it would shock them. So Jack's dying was shocking,
yeah.
but I know people aren't going to be up in arms like, oh, you killed off Jax, how dare you? And you don't really lose a ton narratively because Jax essentially narratively is just there to support Sonya. So you don't lose any story arcs by losing Jax. All you miss out on is that Jackie Briggs is not born, and no one would be mad about that.
He's gonna come back from the dead. It's gonna be MKX, guys. He's gonna come back from the dead. And then he's gonna have Jackie.
Oh my gosh, that would be wild if so. That would actually be crazy.
All right, so who's getting no-clipped into the Backrooms? It's time to get no-clipped into the Backrooms, boys.
Oh.
I'm gonna summon the Backrooms poster. Oh my gosh, there goes Snake. Here, audience members, time for you to go into the Backrooms. Careful, you're gonna get chased by PNG of Kanye West.
Why
so
Kanye
horrifying.
West?
This is the 10 out of 10 movie y'all wanted, right? I don't know, but it is Kanye West PNG in the games. I'm not even kidding.
That would have been a really fun way for Summer Game Fest to end if, like, Jeff Keighley got sucked into the back rooms and got chased by the ghost of Tupac. I think that would have been really good. Even my dad laughed at that one. Bye.